करा चेक करा.
सर आपलं काय लाईव्ह कुठं होतंय?
कुठे पण जाईल.
कशावर करणार?
आता त्यांचं चॅनल आहे, त्याच्या चॅनलवर केलं आहे. देवा ए देवा मेजर कॉल झालं मी जातो आता. हे झालं आहे सगळं चालू. राहू दे असंच, त्याला काही बंद करू नको. ते म्हटले ना बंद करतो वगैरे तर नाही म्हणा, चालूच राहू दे. नाही ते इकडे मी तुला दाखवतो. नको जाऊ दे, चालू दे. चालू राहते.
बॅटरी टाकायच्या वेळी गडबड होईल.
कोणची बॅटरी?
बॅटरी तर बदलायच्या वेळी बंद नाही होणार ना?
नाही बंद होणार, लगेच चालू होईल. पण पटकन टाक फक्त एवढंच.
ते टाईम
किती बॅटरी आहे?
बॅटरी आहे 30% आहे ती.
मग पॉवर घेतो तू डायरेक्ट पॉवर तिथं.
पॉवरला बोर्ड आहे का अजून?
हां
बोर्ड आहे का?
बोर्ड
याच्यात असेल का लाल बॅगमध्ये बोर्ड?
नाही आहे, नाही आहे.
याच्यातले लाल बोर्ड बनवलं होतं ना अजून एक?
अजून एक येतो तिकडे दिला आहे सुताराला.
कोणाला?
सुताराला दिला आहे. हा ना, हा ना, तुम्हाला सांगितलं. हां महेश मी लावला. मी आलो होतो इकडे एका ठिकाणी. हां तर चॅनलचा कॉल झाला पहा ना. नाही ना, कुठे अजून निघालो नाही. ते आलो होतो जरा एक ठिकाणी अर्जंटमध्ये. आता तिथं हां घेतला फोटो. बरं झालं चला. ते मी थोडंसं आलो होतो इकडं. तिथे निघता येईना थोडंसं. अजून मार्ग असला काही झालं. तिथे मेजर आहे का मी? कुठली दोरकरची? हा का? हां हां आता कमी झालं. हो ना. महेश आहे का तिथे? त्यावर एक मिनटं.
राहू दे आता काय सोडायला राहू दे घरी मला 11-12 वाजता ऑर्डर नाही जेवणार नाही घरी सांगून दे
बोलू शकतो काय ठीक है आपके हिसाब से क्या चाहिए उसको आपण जे सगळे बोलणार आणि आपले दोघं जण आकाश आणि हे पुढे होतं लोकांची
आपण ते प्रत्येकाला नाही म्हणत जसं आता हा लावतोय प्रत्येकाला तो हा नाही दिसणार आपला जो मेन तो फक्त दोघीकडे गेला ऑनलाईन दाखवणार ऑडिओ स्कोर होतो काहीतरी त्यांचा
एक मिनिट इकडून घेऊ
तुमचे काम आहे आमचं पण
कारण एकदा तुमचे जे शार्क आहे ना बरं का एकदाचं वर गेले
जे आहे त्याच्यातही रडायचं
म्हणजे झाला
इधर भी ऑटोमेटिक में खड़ा होता हूँ तो सब लोगों का ध्यान जा रहा है ऑडियंस को भी तो एक ऐसा सिर्फ चौकर बॉक्स उसके ऊपर खड़ा रहे यानी ये पोजीशन है परफेक्ट है सबको एक मैंने वो क्या है आँखें आखिर में हमको ये कंफर्मेशन मिला कि हमने स्क्रीन ऊपर
आम्ही मागायला जाऊन आम्ही बसून पाहिलं होतं संदीप आणि मी ऍक्टिव्हिटी वरती जाईल
हा
काय
पण
काही
हे वर्क नाही हे वर्क करू शकतो
त्याच्याशी बोलून गेलो होतो दुपारी ना.
इक्वली हाइट बढ़ाई
मी संदीप बोलून
एलईडी वॉल के
मला असं होऊ शकतं ना म्हटलं ओके
चलो चलो ये करत काय केलं
इधरशी
कारण
आखडे आखडे
कितने जन का
टीम ए सी टीम मॅक्स टीम
एक फीट के दूरी पे
उसको मार
आगे पीछे करना एक लाइन में मत
क्रॉस भी रहेगा तो उनको समझ जाएगा स्टैंडिंग सिंगल लाइन
लाइन आगे मारिए
जब क्लोज
इधर करना है लाइन में लेना है लाइन में मत लीजिए लाइन में वो करना हाँ ठीक है मतलब लाइन में भी ले लो वो आगे पीछे हो
नहीं वो नाव ठरेल है वो कुठं बसत ते नाव आहे ना ते लगाव केलं नाही
वो
गौरव आठे बेटे रवींद्र गोळी आठे बेटे मनोज मेहता आठे बेटे नाही ठरायला तिकडची गोष्ट हाँ बस इधर एक ही आदमी बैठे हुए इधर का ऐसा नहीं तो इधर खड़ा भी ना तो परफेक्ट हो गया
यहाँ भी माइक हाँ ये परफेक्ट यहाँ स्टार्टर्स को भी माइक चाहिए मैक्स टू मैक्स 3 लोग हैं ये अभी स्किट करेंगे नाटक वगैरह करेंगे
एक तो रखता हूँ दो तो रखिए टेंशन नहीं
हाँ असं
एंट्री और एग्जिट का कुछ वीडियो कुछ चीयरिंग टाइप का ऐसा कुछ तो आपके हिसाब से आपको कुछ आइडिया आप डाउन कर
काही बंद काहीच करायचं नाही.
चालू आहे.
कंटिन्यू चालू आहे.
कंटिन्यू चालू झाला बंद नाही होणार.
स्क्रीनवरती आउटपुट झालं.
आउटपुटचं ते नाही म्हटलं ना काय ते नाही टाकायचं नसतं.
नाही हां
ए मयुरेश
म्हणजे पहिलेच मी आल्याने क्लिअर करून घेतलं लाईव्ह कारण आम्ही टेस्ट करून पाहिलं ते होत नाही होत नाही ना स्क्रीनवर नाही करायचं
प्रॉपर ह्याच्यात नाही तर हा कसा कॅमेरा इकडे आला तो काय इथून घ्यायचं नाही इथून जाऊ हे बोर्ड कुठे आहे हॅलोजन लावायचं आहे साधं नाही लावायचं झिरोचं पण
तिथून घे ना श्याम बोडे पाहिजे तिथं ॲलोजन लावायचं नाही घेणार हॅलोजनला राग करून टाकल तुला लगेच आपलं लँडच घेतलं वायफाय नाही घेतलं लँडच
वायफाय
आहे.
दिला
हां
एक दिला होता वायफाय आणि 4 डिव्हाइस आहे ना टोटल अजून एक्स्ट्रा किती डिव्हाइस आहे हां मग अजून दोन किंवा 3 देते
पहले बार में ना ऐसा 6-7 थे बहुत प्रॉब्लम एक बार चलता नहीं इसके पहले आपने मुंबई चार जगह कंटिन्यूस एक्सपीरियंस से सीखा आपसे डबल ही कर
पोलीस नाही काय मी घेऊ
ऑडियो है ना ये वो एक वीडियो में नहीं चल रहा बाकी तो नहीं
पेन नहीं उस पर लिखा हुआ है ना, टेबल पे ले लो ना, ले लो ना, वो टेबल से ले लो।
अच्छा थोड़ा बजाने से
हो सर तेच करतो हो ना त्यांना किती
पूर्ण बघायचं का?
मला पण काहीच नाही नावावर लक्ष नाही बंद पडले का ते ब्लँक दिसते का बघून घ्या तुम्ही त्याची आता यांचं गाणी म्हणून आपण लाईव्ह बंद केलेलं आहे
नाही चालू आहे
ब्लँक काय
साऊंड सेंटर कुठं लावायचं
स्क्रीन ब्लँक येते लाईव्हला इथे पण तोच सीन आहे. आलं आलं. आलं आलं. काय झालं
बॅटरी बदलली ना
आता ओके केलं ना. 9:30 पर्यंत चालेल का?
किती झालं वगैरे सातला
आता तर चालू झालं पाहिजे.
ते जेवण झाल्याशिवाय काय साडेसात 7:15 झालं जेवण झाल्याशिवाय लोक येऊ राहिले ना अजून. नंतर काय नंतर जेवण नसतं ना शेवट जेवण नसतं.
ओके. तिकडे रेंजचा प्रॉब्लेम आला
पुढं
स्टेशनला.
तिथं रेंजच नव्हती ते आतमध्ये होते ना.
तिने वेळ लाईन केबल लावायला लावली तर
लाईन केबल दिलं तर काही टेन्शन नाही. आपण त्याच्यापेक्षा 1-2 हजार रुपये टाकून वायर ओढली असते.
पण नाही माझी बॅग आहे फक्त दुसरीकडे चालणार आहे.
डायरेक्ट आहे ना स्क्रीन हे केली आहे. स्क्रीनलाच कॅचअप केली कोणी येत जातं ना तर स्क्रीनलाच डायरेक्ट
थोडं आता झूम जर केलं थोडंसं तरी
डायरेक्ट मी स्क्रीनवरच झूम केलेली डायरेक्ट.
याची लिंक शेअर केली का तुम्ही?
त्याची लिंक त्याच्याकडेच हॅलो बोला बोला काही चालू आहे ना. हा यूट्यूब चालू आहे.
इस प्रोग्राम की शुरुआत हम जल्द ही करेंगे 5 मिनट की देर में. मैं रिक्वेस्ट करूँगा कि जो भी बाहर कॉपी में सम्मान कर रहे हैं वो इस कार्यक्रम की शुरुआत हो रही है तो प्लीज काइंडली enter into the one room area. We welcome you. We will be starting this program in 5 minutes. Thank you. सारे अतिथियों का स्वागत है. मैं सबको विनती करता हूँ कि आप अपना हम हमारा प्रोग्राम शुरू कर रहे हैं तो कृपया सब अपने अपने सीट्स ले लें. हम लोग अपना प्रोग्राम शुरू करने जा रहे हैं. आप सबका स्वागत है जीतो नासिक की ओर से. ladies and gentlemen, we'll be starting our program shortly. Kindly requesting you all, those who are in the lobby area having their dinner, please kindly come to the main ballroom. We'll be starting our event shortly. Good evening, welcome. All those who are still in the lobby area, I request you to please come to the ballroom. We are starting the events. हूँ। हमारे साथ है हमारी जीतो की एपेक्स टीम। जीतो की एपेक्स टीम है, यूथ विंग है, हमारी जिप की टीम है। मैं इन सबका स्वागत करता हूँ। आज ये हमारे बीच है। आज बहुत ही बड़ा हमारा नासिक जीतो यूथ विंग बना दिन है। मैं हमारी जीतो यूथ विंग को भी इन्वाइट करता हूँ। सभी का इस मंच पे स्वागत है।
चालू
आप सभी का दोबारा वेलकम, जय जितेंद्र। हम आज की इवेंट की शुरुआत करने जा रहे हैं। आप सभी को रिक्वेस्ट है कि जो बाहर है वो अपनी अपनी सीट्स ले ले। अभी बहुत फुल हो जाएगा, सीट मिलेगी नहीं दोबारा। आपका स्वागत है। इवेंट की शुरुआत करने से पहले हमारे जीतो के हर इवेंट में हम लोग शुरुआत करते हैं नौकार मंत्र से। तो आज के इस ऑस्पिशियस डे की शुरुआत करेंगे नौकार मंत्र से। मैं रिक्वेस्ट करता हूँ कि नौकार मंत्र का JITO नासिक की ओर से स्वागत करते हैं। आज का इस इवेंट बहुत ही महत्वपूर्ण, बहुत ही रोमांचक इवेंट है। इवेंट शार्क एंजल्स के बारे में आप इस इवेंट के बारे में जानिए। इससे पहले मैं मंच पे इनवाइट करना चाहूँगा हमारे जीतो के ROM जोन के वाइस चेयरमैन सतीश जी भिल, CA सतीश जी भिल। ये जीतो के वाइस चेयरमैन ROM जोन के हैं। इससे पहले सेक्रेटरी थे, चीफ सेक्रेटरी नासिक थे। इनके लीडरशिप के अंदर हम लोगों ने काफ़ी कुछ सीखा है और मैं सतीश सर से सबको वेलकम करना के लिए रिक्वेस्ट करता हूँ।
गुड इवनिंग एंड जय जितेंद्र। शरण भगवान महावीर के चरणों में कोटि कोटि वंदन। JITO नासिक, JITO इंक्यूबेशन एंड इनोवेशन फाउंडेशन एवं नेशनल यूथ विंग आयोजित आज के ये शार्क एंजल प्रोग्राम में पधारे हुए मैं एक एक शार्क का बताता हूँ। पहले शार्क जिन्होंने हमारे विधि पे उनका अब्रॉड ट्रिप रिशेड्यूल किया और कल रात या बॉम्बे पहुंचने के बाद आज अभी हमारे बीच में अभी उपस्थित हुए ऐसे वेरी डायनामिक, वेरी डेडिकेटेड पर्सन JITO ऑफिस के सेक्रेटरी श्री मनोज जी मेहता, नासिक की आन बान शान, जिन्होंने JPF का झंडा सिर्फ भारत में नहीं तो पूरे विश्व में लहराया है। ऐसे JITO प्रोफेशनल फोरम के नेशनल चेयरमैन अजय जी भोगा, नासिक JITO के फाउंडर FCP, वेरी टैलेंटेड इंटेलेक्चुअल इंडस्ट्रियलिस्ट जिन्होंने नासिक के साथ चाइना, पोलैंड एवं यूके में अपनी फैक्ट्री शुरू की है और पूरे विश्व में यहाँ से वो बिजनेस कर रहे हैं। ऐसे नरेंद्र गोलिया अंकल, JITO फाउंडर के पिलर, जीप के लिए जिन्होंने शुरुआत में अभी तक जो एक अपना ऑफिस उपलब्ध कराया था और अभी जीप के जो ऑफिशियल स्पॉन्सर है, ऐसे स्टेरो ग्रुप के चेयरमैन जो हम सब जानते हैं प्रदीप जी राठौर, इनके सुपुत्र जो अपना फैमिली ओन बिजनेस अपने कार्यशैली से एक अलग मुकाम पे लेके जा रहे हैं, ऐसे वेरी यंग डायनामिक गौरव जी राठौर। नासिक का गौरव, नासिक जीतो के मेंटर हमारे अशोका ग्रुप के चेयरमैन श्री अशोक जी कटारिया एवं सतीश जी पारक, इनके तालीम में जो तैयार हुए हैं और जो बिजनेस नेशनल लेवल पे चल रहा था, वो अभी जिन्होंने इंटरनेशनल लेवल पे वो बिजनेस बढ़ाया है और बहुत सारे कंट्रीज में जिनका काम चालू है। इवन रिसेंटली अभी साउथ अमेरिका में भी जिन्होंने काम शुरू किया, ऐसे नेतृत्व वाले पर्सन, वेरी डायनामिक पर्सन, अशोका बिल्डकॉन के डायरेक्टर आशीष जी कटारिया, इन सभी शार्क का मैं तहे दिल से जीतो नासिक चैप्टर एवं रेस्ट ऑफ महाराष्ट्र से हार्दिक स्वागत करता हूँ। जीतो अपेक्स के डायरेक्टर मिलिंद जी शाह, जीतो यूथ विंग नेशनल चेयरमैन, वेरी डायनामिक एंड एक्टिव पर्सन, जो बोलते हैं हर घर जीतो हर दिल जीतो, ऐसे हमारे नेशनल अपेक्स चेयरमैन धीरज जी छाजे, जेएलडब्ल्यू नेशनल चेयरपर्सन सुनीता भाभी बोरा, जीट के चीफ सेक्रेटरी जिनेंद्र जी भंडारी, हम सबके चहेते और जिन्होंने जीतो को हर गांव हर सिटी में करने में जिनका बहुत बड़ा योगदान है, वो हमारे सबको मालूम है शांतिराज जी कवा, उनके सुपुत्र जो अभी जीट के नेशनल कन्वीनर है विकास जी कवा, शार्क एंजल के स्पॉन्सर मुफीद के संचालक मनीष जी जैन, यहाँ पधारे हुए सभी स्टार्टअप एंटरप्रेन्योर्स, नेशनल यूथ विंग के सभी पदाधिकारी, जीतो के सभी एफसीपी सिटी मेंबर्स, सभी मेंबर्स, मालेगांव से पधारे हुए मालेगांव चैप्टर के चेयरमैन विजय जी लोरा, चीफ सेक्रेटरी दीपक जी मोदी, उनकी पूरी टीम, ऑनलाइन हमें सब रेस्ट ऑफ महाराष्ट्र के सभी चैप्टर के पदाधिकारी एवं सब मेंबर्स ऑनलाइन हमें जुड़े हुए हैं, सभी मेंबर्स, सभी जीतो मेंबर्स यहाँ पधारे हुए सभी का मैं जीतो नासिक चैप्टर की ओर से हार्दिक स्वागत करता हूँ और विशेष स्वागत आज करना चाहता हूँ हमारी जीट की जो सेक्रेटरी टीम है, जो 8 लोग यहाँ पे पधारे हुए हैं। मेरा जो कॉन्ट्रैक्ट जिनर या दिल्ली से मैं फोन पे बात करता था, लास्ट 1 मंथ से जैसा आपने डिसाइड किया है, ये टीम का जो काम है, यानी सामने हम लोग दिख रहे हैं, लेकिन जो काम ये 8 लोगों ने जो टीम ने किया है वो लाजवाब है और उनका मुझे लगता है कि तालियां बजा के हम उनका काम करेंगे। सभी का एक बार मैं स्वागत करता हूँ और हमें इस कार्यक्रम से कुछ अच्छा टेक अवे मिलेगा ये भावना रखता हूँ। थैंक यू वेरी मच।
हमेशा हमारे मार्गदर्शक रहे हैं। मैं आमंत्रित करना चाहूँगा कमलेश जी को, जो हमारे जीतो नासिक के चीफ सेक्रेटरी है और ये हमारे हसमुख नासिक की पर्सनालिटी है, जिन्होंने जीतो नगर्स के सारे बहुत ही उम्दे जीतो नासिक की पीटीसी है। मैं वेलकम करता हूँ कमलेश जी को।
थैंक यू आकाश। सभी को पूरे शेख और जय जयेंद्र। वक्त आज बहुत कम है और उस कम वक्त में बहुत कुछ बोलना है, लेकिन समय की सीमा को देखते हुए मैं 2 मिनट में अपना वक्तव्य रखा हूँ। बहुत खुशकिस्मत होते हैं वो लोग जिन्हें समय और समझ एक साथ मिलती है। बहुत खुशकिस्मत होते हैं वो लोग जिन्हें समय और समझ एक साथ मिलती है, क्योंकि अक्सर समय पर समझ नहीं आती और जब समझ आती है तो समय निकल जाता है। आज यहाँ पर वो सब शख्सियत उपस्थित है जिनको हम सुनने देखने आए हैं कि जिनको समय और समझ एक साथ मिली है, और उनको देखने के पश्चात हम भी उनसे सीखकर इस नासिक को, हमारे एंटरप्रेन्योर को आगे बढ़ाने के लिए प्रयास करेंगे। जिसमें काफी सारी बड़ी इवेंट्स हमने साझा की। मैं सिर्फ 4-5 इवेंट के बारे में बताऊंगा, जिसमें हमने JBM 2 महीने पहले 360 रिसोर्ट महाराष्ट्र के नासिक में ली। होटल रेडिसन व्यू के अंदर JITO सेवा के अंतर्गत हमने हाट बाजार, कोविड सेंटर, ऑक्सीजन बैंक, कैपिटल असिस्टेंस यह प्रोग्राम लिए। JBM कमेटी के अंदर बहुत प्रोग्राम लिए, लेकिन जिसका प्रोग्राम हमने होटल मैरियट में लिया। आइस ब्रेकर जो हमारे कनेक्टेड जैन कम्युनिटी के लोग जिस डिस्ट्रिक्ट में है, जो बड़े होटल में है, उनको समाज के साथ कनेक्ट करने का प्रोग्राम हमने लिया, जिसमें अजय भाव की भूमिका बहुत अहम थी। और लास्ट अभी सुपर हिट प्रोग्राम हुआ JITO कनेक्ट के अंदर, जिसमें हमने JITO मेंबर्स प्लस JITO यूथ मेंबर्स इनको एक साथ में बॉक्स क्रिकेट के साथ कनेक्ट किया। वह इवेंट बिजनेस बढ़ाने के लिए और एक दूसरे का कनेक्ट बढ़ाने के लिए बहुत ही मददगार साबित हुई। ऐसे बहुत सी इवेंट्स हैं, लेकिन मैं संक्षिप्त में आपको बताया। अभी जिस इवेंट को लेकर आज आपके सामने उपस्थित है, JITO इनोवेशन एंड इंक्यूबेशन फाउंडेशन मुंबई, पुणे, नोएडा और कोलकाता इन शहरों में अब तक ये इवेंट हुई है। नासिक का नंबर कहीं भी आसपास नहीं था, लेकिन वो मौका हमें JITO कमेटी ने दिया, हमारे कार्य को देखते हुए कि आप ये कर सकते हो। और यह करने का बीड़ा अंकुर जी के नेतृत्व में और हमारे पूरे टीम के नेतृत्व में हमने उठाया। लास्ट 1 मंथ में हमने जो सब किया, उसका रिजल्ट आज आपके सामने है। और मुझे कहने में बहुत खुशी है कि जब यह प्रोग्राम अनाउंस हुआ और जब स्टार्टअप से एप्लीकेशन आईपीएस में जाने लगे, तो आपको कहने को आश्चर्य होगा कि 22 एप्लीकेशन इस नासिक शहर से JITO आईपीएस में पहुंची। ये बहुत बड़ा आंकड़ा है। इससे यह साबित होता है कि इस इवेंट की जरूरत क्यों है, और यह करने के पश्चात हमारे नासिक का जो टैलेंट है वो इंडिया और इंटरनेशनल लेवल के ऊपर जा सकता है। और वह आगे बढ़ाने के लिए हमने ये कार्य हाथ में लिया, क्योंकि अभी तक काली पीली टैक्सी से ओला उबर तक और टर्न कॉल से वीडियो कॉल तक बहुत से चेंजेस हमने देखे। और बिजनेस हर आदमी करता है, लेकिन अभी जो नए सब यंग टैलेंट है, उसी बिजनेस को इस स्टार्टअप की तरह अभी आगे बढ़ाना चाहता है। और वह सब करने के लिए हमने इस प्लेटफॉर्म का इस्तेमाल किया है। और इस प्लेटफॉर्म का इस्तेमाल कर यह सब टैलेंट हम आगे बढ़ाएंगे। बस इतना कहकर मैं अपना वक्तव्य समाप्त करता हूँ। उससे पश्चात एक बार बोलूंगा कि इसी के अंदर जो JITO एंजल नेटवर्क जिसको हम बोलते हैं, उसका मेंबरशिप क्यों लेना चाहिए, यह आगे आपको बताएंगे। और उसके लिए हमारे संजय जी बुरड़, डॉक्टर संजय जी बुरड़ और अंकुर जी सुराना, इनके साथ आप उनका सुनने के पश्चात उस मेंबरशिप के लिए कनेक्ट कर सकते हैं। थैंक यू सो मच।
आगे बढ़ते हैं, हमारे बीच में काफ़ी सारे डिग्निटरीज हैं। JITO अपेक्स की टीम है, हमारे नासिक के JITO अपेक्स के डायरेक्टर और JPF के डायरेक्टर इंचार्ज मिलिंद जी शाह हमारे साथ मौजूद है। मिलिंद जी अंकल को रिक्वेस्ट करूँगा कि वो अपने 2 शब्द से हमें मोटिवेट करें। मिलिंद सर एक मेंटर के रूप में हमारे नासिक JITO की टीम पे शुरू से जुड़े हुए हैं और JITO के बहुत सारे नेशनल लेवल पे इस पर काम किया है। ये फाइनेंस में कंपनी रन करता है और बहुत ही जॉली है, ग्रेट पर्सनालिटी है। और वेलकम मिलिंद सर।
Thank you, Akash. Welcome all. It's a great privilege to have entire Apex here. Not entire, but it's only there as if for entire Apex is there. And I welcome JIIF team also. अभी जो हमने मैंने जो जगह बताया, तो नासिक JITO में जो काम करते हैं आपके सामने है। एंड वो ऑलरेडी एक चीज मार्क हुई है कि जब भी नासिक JITO की बात करती है, तो Apex में काम करते हैं तो काफी बार अलग-अलग चैप्टर में जाना होता है। वर्किंग कमेटी की मीटिंग होती थी पहले, जब वर्किंग कमेटी में था, उसके बाद में बोर्ड मीटिंग है या फिर कोई जोन की मीटिंग है, तो सब जगह नासिक चैप्टर का नाम नहीं आता है। ये बहुत बड़ी उपलब्धि है। एक बड़ा राउंड का चैप्टर तो आप नासिक में किया है। ऐसे अलग अलग प्रोजेक्ट देते रहे। एक बिजनेस पे जो आप बीडीपी यहाँ पर ऑलमोस्ट 200 करोड़ का वैल्यूएशन का बीडीपी ऐसे ही एक एफर्ट में से बाहर निकले। तो दिस इज अ वंडरफुल टीम। एंड और एक बात है कि जीतो की हमारी जो टीम है यहाँ पर टीम वर्क अगर मैं देखूँ तो ऐसा टीम वर्क मेरे को इधर भी दिखा नहीं है। इतना कोहेसिव कुछ भी काम हो कुछ भी करो वो फटाफट आगे आ जाता है। ऑपरेशन लेवल पे भी लोगों ने जो काम किया है दैट इज वेरी फिनोमिनल। मेंटरशिप ग्रोथ हो या फिर इनोवेटिव प्रोग्राम्स हो या फिर वेरी वेल। दूसरी बात कि नासिक का जो कंट्रीब्यूशन एपेक्स में रहा है तो वो तो सबको मालूम ही है क्या कर रहा है। हमारे पहले अशोक जी कह दिया बोर्ड फ्रॉम नासिक, उसके बाद में सतीश जी पारक और ऑल्सो बोर्ड एंड सेक्रेटरी जनरल which is a very important post in JITO, उन्होंने जानते हुए भी बात हो। एंड उनके दौरान कार्यक्रम के दौरान जो चेंजेस आए देशों के दौरान जो ड्राफ्ट करवा के प्रोसेस गिवन तो वो बहुत एक बड़ा कॉन्ट्रीब्यूशन रहा। एंड लेडी टीम में हमारी सुनीता जी बहुत वेरी कॉन्ट्रीब्यूशन फ्रॉम नासिक। सुनीता जी ने जो काम करके दिखाया है वो आज तक मेरे हिसाब से कभी नहीं हुआ। एक फ्री राउंड ऑफ एफर्ट इस बात में आपको जोड़ी में नाम और तो ये अजय भाई को जैसे मेंशन किया था तो आई लव यू सो मच एज अ मैटर ऑफ फैक्ट एंड उनके साथ काम करने का मजा ही कुछ है। सॉरी लेकिन इज आउट ऑफ माय आईज नो डाउट अबाउट दैट। एंड जीपीए की जो काम किया उन्होंने दैट वाज रियली फेनोमेनल। एंड आफ्टर सो मेनी अटेम्प्ट्स उसको लोगों को अजय भाई इतना स्ट्रैटेजिकली काम किया इसका कोई फर्क नहीं है। एंड आई एम रियली फॉर्चुनेट अजय भाई टू हैव गॉटन द चांस टू वर्क विद। थैंक यू सो मच फॉर दैट। इसके बाद में अंकित आनंद का भी बहुत कंट्रीब्यूशन रहा। आकाश हिमसेल्फ हैज कंट्रीब्यूटेड एट यूथ लेवल वंडरफुल। व्हेन इट कम्स टू इंक्यूबेशन आई हैव सम गुड मेमोरीज बिकॉज़ आई वाज पार्ट ऑफ वन ऑफ माय टीम इन द फर्स्ट क्लास ऑफ आई वाज पार्ट ऑफ योर बट इनका जो पैशन था जीत के लिए, जीत की जो भी नई टीम अभी यहाँ पर रहती है सो आई मेड टर्न टुडे ही वाजंट देयर बट जो मनोज भाई ने जो कंट्रीब्यूशन दिया है दैट इज सुपर फिनोमिनल। मतलब उन्होंने लिटरली हैव फेटेड द स्पीच व्हिच इज लेफ्ट एक्चुअली आई कैन से दैट इतने तक उन्होंने काम किया। मतलब आज जो जीत जो दिख रहा है यानी जीत में से जो पैसा इकट्ठा होगा जो पैसा बना होगा सब स्टार्टअप्स के लिए मेरा कहना है कि दिस इज ऑल पैसा
मिलिंद भाई के साथ में शुरू में जब मेरा टेनर जीतो का 6 साल का ही है जब जिफ का स्ट्रेटेजी बन रही थी बनी मोतीलाल जी और उसका जी ऑफिस में स्पेशली हमारे मिलिंद भाई एंड आई हैव पर्सनली लर्न विद मिलिंद भाई। आई हैव वर्क विद सतीश भाई की वर्किंग साइड। आई वांट टू से टू थिंग्स अबाउट नासिक। आज नासिक ने दो एफर्ट्स और दो रत्न अपेक्स हुए हैं। ऐसा अपेक्स मैं आपकी बात कर रहा हूँ कि सुनीता जी अजय जी सतीश जी हिरण अंकिता मिलिंद भाई विद सोच और जो प्रोसेस के साथ में काम करने की कोशिश की उससे भी हम लोग सीखते हैं। एंड अगर जीत आज जो लेवल के ऊपर इट वाज वन फैक्ट कंसीव एंड वाज एफर्ट्स ऑफ सतीश भाई आल्सो दैट टाइम व्हेन वी ऑल टुगेदर सेट टुगेदर स्टार्टेड थिंकिंग हाउ विल बी प्रोसेस। सतीश भाई के साथ में हमने एवरी वीक बैठ के हमने फर्स्ट कट सेकंड कट थर्ड कट करते थे सतीश भाई और मिलिंद भाई। सो ये जीत का जो भी ढांचा है मिलिंद भाई वाज पार्ट ऑफ दैट। So I want to also give a big round of applause to Milinda Bhai.
Thank you, Milinda. And another main contribution was by Milinda Bhai Arthur. Arthur का role तो जीतो में इतना phenomenal रहा है. You also been witnessing to it. आज भी वो दिन का 2-3 हज़ार जीतो देते हैं. तो incubation में प्रति महीने उनका ऑफिस था. And in the state of art facility वो वहाँ पर बना दिया तो वहाँ पर अभी startup incubate हुए. So I have a special and fond memory of that first term. ये जो आज का प्रोग्राम हो रहा है तो यहाँ पर काफ़ी हमारे नासिक की लोकल का बहुत बड़ा कॉन्ट्रीब्यूशन रहा है। तो आई वुड लाइक टू रिकॉग्नाइज देम अंकुर सुराना प्लीज स्टैंड अप। थैंक यू सो मच। संजय जी प्लीज स्टैंड अप। थैंक यू। आकाश पंकज की पत्नी पंकज में काम करो। थैंक यू। संदीप भाई ऊपर संदीप गुना अजय वेदुथा थैंक यू सो मच। सचिन गोलकर Rahul, please stand up. Big round of applause for Rahul. And thank you very much, Chirag. And so, yes, sir. Okay. अभी एंजल्स की हैंड ओवर टू एंजल्स स्टाफ को एंजल्स भी बोला जाता है तो मेरे कुछ ऑब्जर्वेशन एंजल्स के बारे में एक होता है आयुर्वेदिक एंजल आयुर्वेदिक एंजल तो मतलब बोलचाल में बहुत बढ़िया होता है लेकिन इमरजेंसी में काम नहीं आता है आयुर्वेदिक एंजल इसके बाद में होता है एक एलोपैथिक एंजल इमरजेंसी में काम आता है लेकिन क्या साइड इफेक्ट देगा वो आप नहीं बता पाओगे और एक होम्योपैथिक एंजल मतलब वैसे तो काम की होती नहीं है लेकिन साथ में रहे तो अच्छा लगता है लेकिन हमारे जीतो एंजल्स ये आपके साथ भी रहेंगे आपके साथ काम भी करेंगे तो वेलकम यू ऑल थैंक यू सो मच
Thank you so much, Director. It's always very encouraging. Thank you so much. Moving ahead, today's program would be not possible without the JITO Incubation and Innovation Foundation, and we are lucky to have the Chief Secretary of National JITO Incubation and Innovation Foundation. I please welcome Jinendra Bhardari Bhaiya, calling him as JP. He runs a company called Memory Group, which is having more than 300 professionals. He is a very avid investor and startup enthusiast, and I request him to share his thoughts on startups, investing, and JIIF work.
Thank you, Nashik is a packed house. Wonderful. Thank you. I'm just going to take 5 minutes to say JIIF. JIIF is very close to my heart. And we've been working very, very hard to take JIIF to the next level. We have invested 120 crores in more than 60 companies and given average return of 4x on paper at least, and some exits which we have. We have incubated at the incubation center more than 100 companies. Gino is here who's handling incubation, he's handling JIIF Shark Angels. And any company from Nashik who needs incubation support service, the whole team of JIIF is here. Please talk to them, take their cards, speak to them, get everything out of them. A big team is here to assist each one of you so that Nashik comes out as a big shine in incubation and startup entrepreneurship and innovation. So my humble request, please use this opportunity. The team is here. Any kids whom you know needs incubation, needs mentorship support for his startup, his entrepreneurship journey. He wants to bounce off ideas. These big sharks have come. You know, the whole idea of getting local sharks is that आपको कुछ ज़रूरत हो, आपको लगे कि I need help. Please ensure that you speak to them and contact them. We've set up a lot of effort with Shark Angels. We've set it up in 4 cities. We are going to all the cities. 5 more cities are lined up in this month itself. So that every small city in this country where JITO is there gets the benefit of this incubation and innovation foundation center which we've set up. So everything is here. आपको सिर्फ use करना है हमें. And of course, member भी बनना है. Karan is here to lead membership. So I'm not selling membership, don't become members if you don't feel like. But it's a great value add at the end of the day to get mentorship, to get incubation services, to get mentorship services, everything out of it. We went to Israel last month. 19 members from JIIF went to Israel. We saw so many startups. We met so many entrepreneurs in Israel. Israel is the startup capital of the world. Lovely night, 6 days in Israel. We had an annual conference. We had in October 2021, we had an annual conference. We had unicorn founders coming on stage and speaking to us. We had VCs. We had private equity firms coming speaking on the stage, explaining them what they look at startups and how they evaluate startups. The whole idea of this JIIF Shark Angels for you in the audience, and this is very important for you to understand, is to understand how these successful entrepreneurs think when they evaluate the startup. करेक्ट? ये क्वेश्चंस पूछेंगे, ये डिबेट करेंगे, ये वैल्यूएशन डिस्कस करेंगे, but I think the point each one of you sitting in the audience is that we know and we should think how they think, how they make the money 3x, 4x, 5x, 10x. Manoj is invested in one startup that is already 10x. We all agree for that. So please think and understand how they evaluate each startup on the stage and they come out. So lastly, want to thank Vikas who's here, Yudvik who's here, the entire JIIF team who's here, who's put this event at Nashik. And please take the best out of all of us so that we carry home good memories. Thank you.
Thanks, Jamie. This event is being sponsored by Mutual Finance. We have Manish G. Jain, who is also the Chief Secretary of JITO Mumbai Zone. He is the founder of Mutual Finance and Finman Advisors. I kindly request him to please raise the occasion and we all welcome him with a round of applause.
जय जितेंद्र, मैं यहाँ पे सब की तरफ से जीतो नासिक और JIIF टीम को धन्यवाद करना चाहूँगा कि नेशन के स्टार्टअप्स के लिए यूनिक अपॉर्चुनिटी को लाया है एंड स्टार्टअप कैन रेज मनी विद सच अ गुड कॉन्फिडेंस एंड फिर हमारे जितने शार्क हैं उनको बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. दे आर कंट्रीब्यूटिंग अ लॉट इन मेंटरशिप एज वेल एज इन्वेस्टिंग. Lastly, I would also like सबके लिए इतना कहूँगा कि there is a lot to learn from here. हर किसी के लिए बहुत कुछ सीखने को है, तो प्लीज फोकस के साथ ध्यान से पूरा इवेंट अटेंड कीजिएगा. Everybody from any age, right from the young age to the old age, सबके लिए कुछ ना कुछ एक्सपीरियंस होगा. Thank you.
Thank you, Manish. Finally, हमारी आज majority यहाँ पे youth है जो हमारे इस event का benefit करने वाली है and we are very happy to have our youth chairman श्री JITO Nashik और युवा नेता JITO icon for the official landmarks and I welcome him to Nashik. Welcome ji.
Thank you, Akash. Second dignitaries of the stage. It is great to be here in Nashik again. I think in 1 month I've come here twice, and it is only because of the love of Nashik and the way these people have been doing events on the youth level and also on the national level. It is great to be here. Talking about JITO youth, as Akash said, there are a lot of youths here today. So speaking about it, when we started, it was 2,700 members in 46 cities, and now we've grown to about 8,000 plus members. That is 3x in about 60 cities. So in terms of membership, we've done that. We've done Inspire. We've integrated with all the major projects. So one of the reasons is obviously relatively sitting here, Manoj and JD, who's here from the JIIF Shark Angels. I don't know if you guys know, but JIIF Shark Angels, जो ये नाम दिया गया है, it was first started in Pune and it was done by youth, and now I think it has been beautifully executed by JIIF team. तो कभी कभी JITO Shark Tank का event रहा था, where बाकी बहुत सारे लोगों को पता नहीं था, but today now it has become a great event in JIIF for everyone. And then of course we have Rajan here, who is my personal mentor also. We are doing JIIF event with them on the national level and various other projects to actually give benefits to all the members. If you actually see JITO as an organization, 80% of the projects जहाँ पे beneficiaries सिर्फ और सिर्फ youth होती है and also very much also the ladies will, because इस बार हमने साथ में मिलकर काफी सारे projects किए where Sunita ji has actually opened up the ladies यहाँ पे entrepreneurs देख रहे हैं. In fact, I know that for the past 2 months ladies के economic empowerment के ऊपर इतने जबरदस्त projects हो रहे हैं, and we've been seeing that kind of leadership coming from Nashik for that matter. And of course, last but not least, हम लोग एक national youth conclave करने वाले जोधपुर के, जिसके बारे में आप सबको अवेयर करना चाह रहे हैं. It is happening in Jodhpur on 16th, 17th, and 18th of September. In fact, last 2 days I was in Delhi, and I'm very happy to say that Rajendra Shekhar, who is the Union Minister of Jal Shakti, has become a personal mentor for this program. He went to the Parliament, he made us meet and made us meet Nitish Gadkari, Piyush Goyal, Anurag Thakur, who is the Youth Affairs Minister, then Om Birla ji, the Speaker of the Lok Sabha, and a lot of other various union business who are going to be a part of this particular event. And that's not just political, but there are going to be amazing business icons that are going to be there. In fact, for the first time in JITO 60, we are going to call 100 JITO stalwarts in जोधपुर, because कई बार होता है यूथ में जनरली सब जुड़ते हैं JITO, इसके लिए you see the names here being called out because these are JITO stalwarts in very big business. इस बार हम लोग ग्राउंड टेबल कॉन्फ्रेंस कर रहे हैं जहाँ पे यूथ और JITO वेटरन के साथ मिलकर हम लोग एक्शन मेंटरशिप और बिजनेस नेटवर्किंग करेंगे. So these are some amazing programs that we are going to do, and of course we are going to have JIIF Shark Angels as the biggest event over there. And I am happy to tell you that there are 2-3 names which I would like to tell. Actually, Gover, I'm sure बहुत सारे लोगों ने सुना होगा. He is going to be the keynote speaker for JIIF Shark Angels for the event. And also for the first time we are getting an international artist, Julius Lee. I don't know how many you know about it. It's an international musician and he's got about 50 million followers. And various such speakers are going to be there in this event. And I request all of you to be a part of it. Of course, it is a youth event only, but we are going to call some great, amazing special invitees from here from Nashik and each chapter for the event. So that's about it for the youth, and thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Welcome to Nashik. Now, coming to the main events, today's Shark Angels event. आज हम जिस इवेंट के आज से यहाँ पे आए हैं, we are going to see the live Shark Angels event जहाँ कुछ startups and selected startups who are very innovative ideas. They are going to pitch to our sharks. Sharks हम उन्हें sharks बोलते हैं, लेकिन sharks बोलते हैं शांत है, deep sea में रहते हैं, कभी जल्दी मिलते नहीं हैं. तो हमारे पास नसीब है कि हमारे साथ ऐसे सारे shark देवता हमारे साथ हैं. तो मैं आमंत्रित करना चाहूँगा हमारे sharks को. हमारे sharks में हमारे साथ है मनोज जी मेहता अंकल. मनोज जी मेहता अंकल जो है ये अभी हमारे JITO के डायरेक्टर है और JITO के सेक्रेटरी है और हमारे JIIF के फॉर्मर चेयरमैन रह चुके हैं. वेलकम मनोज जी सर ऑन डाइस. बिग राउंड ऑफ अप्लॉज फॉर मनोज जी सर. Also I like to welcome Ajay ji sir. Ajay ji Bora is the co-founder of HDFC India. He is the current JIIF chairperson, and I welcome Ajay ji sir to the dais as well. नासिक के हमारे बहुत बड़े इंडस्ट्रियलिस्ट, इतने बड़े इंडस्ट्रियलिस्ट की वो जो कंपोनेंट्स बनाते हैं वो इवन नासा और यूज करती है. ऐसे हमारे नरेंद्र जी गोलिया University, he is currently director and chief founder of the Nashik Engineering Cluster. I welcome Narendra ji Golia sir, who has the instrument students. Welcome Narendra Golia. Also, I like to welcome our next shark, young and dynamic leader. It's a big household name. Settle Group, आप सबको पता है, right from your pens to utensils to everywhere. I welcome Gaurav ji Rathod, who is the third generation entrepreneur taking the brand from a household to a global level. I welcome Gaurav to this dais. Last but not the least, Nashik के हमारे youth icon, जो नासिक का एक brand है, अशोका, वो global level पे ले जा चुके हैं. ऐसे हमारे आशीष भैया के बारे में, आशीष जी कटारिया is the director of Ashoka Bilkol, which is a Fortune 500 company, and he has grown the company's network multiple multi-brand to the international level, executive projects in South America and Maldives. इन सब शार्क्स के बीच में एक कॉमन चीज है, ये सारे शार्क्स जो है इन्होंने अपने आप को ऐसा बनाया है, अपने ब्रांड को ऐसा बनाया है कि लोकल से लेकर ग्लोबल तक. तो मैं इनको ग्लोबल बोलूँगा. ग्लोबल लेवल पे सबके अपने अपने बिजनेसेस और व्यापार है. इन लोग सारे इंटरेस्टेड है, इन्वेस्ट कर चुके हैं स्टार्टअप्स में और बहुत ही बहुत अच्छा उनका बिजनेस बढ़ा रहे हैं. और आज हमें ऐसा मौका मिला है कि बोलते हैं ना कि पैसे को पूरे तक तो लेके जा सकते हैं. आज तो कोई हमारे साथ आ गया है, तो ये सारे भी शार्क्स के सामने स्टार्टअप्स प्रेजेंट करेंगे और स्टार्टअप्स को प्रेजेंट करने का मौका मिल रहा है कि पूरा आपके पास करा है आपको इस मंच पे. You will see how you can take your wings, spread your wings, take your business to the heights. So impress our sharks and grow your business, take them as your partners. So this event, I would like to welcome Jinal Shah is the leader of JIIF Secretary with us today. She and her team has had such a fabulous role in the last 2 months. could not give us application for this event, but regardless of the day, night, they have worked tirelessly to filter down to the top 6 startups today. So I welcome JITO to Nashik and welcome her to the dais and ask her to take over the event.
Thank you very much. Sada Jai Jinendra to everyone present here. I am JITO Shah. I am the Incubation Manager at JITO Incubation and Innovation Foundation. We talk more about JITO and incubation between the pitches when the startups are coming. But for now, very, very important event that we are going to witness. I would say history in making. First time in Nashik ecosystem we will have on-the-spot investments. So startups we have all applied for loans and banks, and we have a popular TV series that is coming, and it's like watching that live here. 5 startups are going to come and pitch to the sharks. They will get very limited time to pitch, just 3 minutes. Then it will be followed by question and answers, and then the sharks will give offers to them. And they will have to on the spot decide whether they want to accept or reject the offer. If they accept, they will undergo a DD process, which is a due diligence process. उन्होंने जो यहाँ बोला था, उन्होंने जो projections बोले थे, उनका जो business model है वो सच्ची में sustainable है, proper DD होएगा. उसके बाद the actual money will get transferred. So these are conditional offers, not they can back off, but if there is a problem in the business model or something like that, then only the investments will not run through. So without losing much of our time, we call on the first startup that we have, a local startup that we have. Go Green Caps. So while they are coming, what will the audience do here? So the audience will get a chance to participate. They will get, they have all been given a card which has a QR code. Once the startup has finished their presentation, you can scan the QR code, you can rate the startup, and you can also invest in the startup. You will invest on the same terms as the sharks invest here. The investment link will be open only for the period that they are presenting. Just like the sharks and the startups miss the bus, you also miss the bus. Then the investment link will get open. And this is subject to sharks agreeing, they agreeing if the round is closed, obviously only the sharks get the priority. Only if they agree or they are not even to complete the round, this goes on to the local power. So the startups will get 3 minutes. Guys, are you ready? Yes, let's start. The 3 minutes starts. Yes, come on to the stage, please.
स्वयं भगवान पधारे हैं।
ये क्या हुआ इस आदमी को? ये पहले कितनी नॉर्मल थी। अभी मैं कैब बुक करवा रहा हूँ। अनुज, जरा कैब बुक करवाना।
जी भैया, अभी करता हूँ।
पर ध्यान रखना, तेल पर चलने वाली कैब मत बुक करना। होगा।
जी भैया, मैं गोगरी कैब की इलेक्ट्रिक कैब बुक करता हूँ।
गोगरी कैब की इलेक्ट्रिक कैब क्या है? Sharks, गोगरी कैब्स, एक कंफर्टेबल, प्रीमियम, courteous इलेक्ट्रिक कैब सर्विस है, जो कि एक ऐप के द्वारा बुक की जा सकती है और ये पर्यावरण का भी ध्यान रखती है। क्योंकि हम एक 100% इलेक्ट्रिक कैब सर्विस है, हम लोग अपनी कॉस्ट को लिवरेज करके इसे अफोर्डेबल बनाते हैं। हमारा आईटी आर्किटेक्ट और ऑपरेशंस इस तरह से डिजाइन किया गया है कि हमारे ड्राइवर्स ये $20 बिलियन का हो जाएगा। नासिक में हम लोगों ने इस प्रोजेक्ट को लॉन्च किया। 6 महीने में 9 कैब से 17 कैब्स की फ्लीट बनाई, 12,000 से ज़्यादा पैसेंजर्स ऑन बोर्ड कर, 28,000 से ज़्यादा सक्सेसफुल राइड्स कंप्लीट की हैं हमने, 1 लाख से ज़्यादा किलोमीटर जर्न किए हैं और 10.8 मेट्रिक टन का CO2 emission offset किया गया है। Sharks. We also plan to make our passengers promote green supporters because this is a trend which is happening in other countries like Australia and Canada and UK. Because this is a responsible way to travel from point A to point B. So I believe we are here at the right time and the right place.
So, Sharks, most successful learning from Nashik. Our next step is to enter in highly polluted cities like Pune and Navi Mumbai. Pune market is valued to be more than $100 million, which is more than 100 times of now, and which is a bigger opportunity for business. So, Sharks, I, Shamik Shah, along with Ruchi Bhatia and Mohit Bhatia, we invite you all to be a part of the Go Green movement and take an investment like with Go Green Care. Sharks, to launch phase 1 in Pune, we have asked is 7 crores for 10% equity in our company. Ladies and gentlemen, download the Go Green Care app now, take a ride and enjoy the business. Thank you. Let's go green.
So this was a startup which was into e-mobility. They are taxi providers of only electronic cabs. Their ask is 7 crores for a 10% dilution or a 70 crore valuation. We asked Sharks, our Shark Angels, if they have any questions for them.
So I have a question. For any business to be valued at such a high number, and in this early phase, there has to be a very big entry barrier for any other competitor to come in. कोई भी business में तो दूसरे competitor को वही business शुरू करना बहुत मुश्किल होना चाहिए। मुझे लगता है आपके business में anybody who has capital can easily enter your business and do exactly what you are doing at a much bigger scale. How do you answer that?
I would like to say that being an electric cab service provider is not that easy to handle. You need a lot of research behind it. We have been researching this industry for the last 2 years, and what we found out that if it was there were so many people who have a lot of capital available, why couldn't they enter into this space? Because there's a lot of hassles operating this kind of business. The kind of tech we have, we took 1 year to develop the tech. The kind of operations we have created right now, we are on an optimized triangle. So what happens over here is, even though you have a lot of capital available, operating such kind of business is a challenge.
Audience, you can give your opinions on what the startup is by scanning the QR code. Next
So
one.
I just have a question in that. So how do you stand up against competition? You know, there is Uber and Ola of the world. So how do you stand up against them?
Okay, so what we believe is there is business for everyone in this country and everywhere in the world. Even when there was no Ola, no Ubers available in India, people still communicate. Once they entered, people started to live and understand how Uber operate and they started communicating. For us, we are going to upgrade lifestyle of the customer. We are here to give them a affordable ride. So hence, competition does not exist for us as of now. And the kind of services what we are planning to get into, there is no competition for us. So market is a big, India is a big market. It's a $20 billion market in the future.
But eventually they can come in, right? Because they also run the same app-based service. They already have a huge customer base. So what stops them from coming into the market?
For Ola Uber to enter into electric cab market, they have 15 lakh cars onboarding on the system as of now, which are running on either gas, petrol, or diesel. Transferring those drivers to an electric cab immediately is not going to be hard. Either we go 100% electric or we decide to go with a conventional IC business. So it will be a difficult task for them to enter into this space. And once they enter into this space, it will be a conflict for them whether to support the earlier drivers or the new drivers.
Give me 3 USPs which you think are not easily duplicatable. That is the only way you can sustain.
has go to home feature, so that the driver is having a low battery at the moment. He wants to go back to the charging base. He presses the home button and he gets a ride exactly towards that area only. So optimize the operations in such a way. Third one is, yes, we are upgrading the lifestyle of people. Once you say an electric cab, you will never give it. You will definitely have a repeat customer.
Other people can easily go for all-electric fleet. I asked you for 3 things which are not easily duplicatable. All the 3 you gave are so easy to duplicate. Tell me how your business model will succeed.
Whatever points I made right now, they look like they can be replicated, or they can be replicated very easily. And that is the reason to have very few entrants into this industry as of now. Although electric cars are so prevalent and are predominantly getting into the market, people are yet to, they are still taking time to whether to enter into this space or not, because a lot of anxieties, a lot of apprehensions in the market. So that is where we are taking the challenge. And the one who has entered into the market knows how to handle this.
We have a customer loyalty, sir. More than 60% customers are repeat
That
customers.
is, in Nashik, I have more than 60% of repeat customers. 1,200 customers are retained every month.
Nashik is very price sensitive, but we have seen the people are moving from rickshaw to O-grade. And compared to Ola, Ola is almost 240 rupees. We could offer it at 220, and rickshaw is almost at 180. So we can see the loyalty is not for a price, but for more of comfort and then the service and then the electric and the cost. What we are saying is cost for profit.
Every 2-3 hours you have to spare the vehicle for charging.
No, sir.
So what we have is, our runs are 150 kilometers a day. Our target is on at least 100 kilometers ride business. So we take one top-up charge in between. So whenever the car is at 50% or less than 50%, we have separate charging bases around the city. So whenever the driver is idle, he goes there and tops up the car. So he doesn't have to specifically go to a charging station and top up the car. So that is operations are optimized.
We are talking about tech-enabled operation excellence. So what we see is the dry run, and we improvise on a dry run. We had up to 35% of dry run, we could improvise to 20 and more and more. So if we lower the dry run, I think we can make more and more profits.
No more questions.
Any other questions?
I've seen the founders are 3 covers. Yes. And what's your name?
I'm Mohit Bhatia.
Mohit Bhatia. I'm surprised there are 6 founders. Everybody, there is even structuring being done in terms of you all, the men's holding 20% and the ladies holding 20%. See, when you I have more questions than actually the customer acquisition cost is 125 rupees per customer. You are a customer of 460. How many customers you have?
12,000 plus customers.
Fraction. Plus app downloaded or customer active customer?
These are rights taken. 20,000 customers have taken the rights. We have 28,000 plus rights taken on our app.
And the average revenue per ride is 150 rupees.
150. Which is way higher than Ola and Uber at the moment. Ola is the
What is each founder's quote? Each founder's quote?
Some devices which are here. I take care of admin, marketing and sales, corporate hires, driver, recruitment and training. My background is I'm an MBA marketing and I have 10 years experience in general insurance segment in corporate.
Who is software tech? Who is software tech? You.
So, unfortunately, none of us take use of it. Okay, I'm an engineer in MBA marketing, more than 18 years of experience in corporate sales. I have been working with the Jindal Sales and I was working with the company Nashik. So I have been
You have a CTO? You have a CTO?
Currently, we do not have a CTO, we are planning to get a CTO.
I love this case. I would like to invest, but looking at the structure and the numbers what they are giving, I think you need to still get more traction on the cars. What cars are you now riding?
We are having Mahindra Evatos and Tata Tigors. Currently, we have a fleet of 17 cars.
Any there's a collaboration with government agencies. There are a lot of government agencies which are leading ahead on this clean energy. Have you approached somebody?
Okay, so related to these energy cost is 7 rupees per unit. That is where the subsidy is coming.
And the running cost per kilometer?
Running cost per kilometer is 2 rupees. Including charging network, everything inclusive.
You are the value of 60 crores. You made a top line of 6.4 lakhs. What do you recognize the value?
The valuation we are defining it purely calculated on NPV and PCV method, and it is based on future projections. Realistic projections which we have.
We plan to develop a business in Nashik this year. Because only with 17 cars we are able to purchase. Our asset utilization is around 45 to 50% as of now. We plan to grow this asset utilization to 70 to 80%. And if we increase the number of fleet, because we are servicing a very small area, we start servicing Nashik City, Nashik Mumbai, Nashik Pune, we triple our business.
And what will be revenue coming from Nashik Mumbai, Nashik Pune?
Sorry?
Revenue will come.
Projected revenue from
per trip revenue or project revenue?
per trip Nashik Mumbai you can like it is single rate 2200 rupees. If the car comes back 2200 rupees, so we are targeting around 4500 rupees round trip.
And that will be how many trips can be done in a day?
Maximum 2 for one car.
Anybody else is doing it now?
No one in the EV sector as of now, because people are not buying EV cars for all these things.
These are all cars owned by you or leased?
So currently there are no cars on the books of the company. Okay, so what we have done is we have 4 investors. We have 2 investors for 4 cars, and we have boosted ourselves like we have invested.
What are you paying them? What are you paying them?
For Mahindra, we have invested from Mahindra Barigo. For them, we are giving 50,000 rupees per car per month.
Annually, what is the percentage return?
1.8 lakhs on investment of 7 lakhs.
So that is almost a return of like 80-90%.
80 to 90%. And what we
So there is an opportunity for Nashik. They can deploy your cars there. 80% return.
And for Tata Neva, we are giving 25,000 rupees per month, 3 lakh rupees return per year on investment of 10 lakhs.
Ask, I can come in with the investment at milestone. On the traction part, I would like you to have a traction at certain level, then the investment come in. Valuation is at 70 crores. I would like to come in at 30 crores, but subject to the traction part. But technology still, you are very nice. You need to have a CTO on place because this will run on a very good app. You need an app where zero cancellation, ease of booking the car, cancellation, no search pricing, results will be taken. This is going to be very, very competitive space.
So we are very soon planning to appoint a CTO for that.
Unless the city is not there, I think we will have to wait.
The audience participation, guys, if you are participating, we got only 54 answers till now. We have house full. So you got the first offer based on milestone. Manoj will come at a 30 crore valuation. We go around and ask other shops if they are investing and interested.
So I think the current model that you have is a very small model. It's only 70 cars, and though you're looking at going to Pune and Bombay and all the other cities, I think there are different challenges, different cities. So I guess I don't think I would be able to invest because it's too small a sample set.
Thank you so much.
For me, what I think is, in this business, the way I understand is, density is very critical for scaling up for a particular city. As a consumer, when I book a cab, how long does it take for the car to come?
Very tight term, higher now.
So therefore, I am opting out.
Thank you so much.
I would refrain from investing for the simple reason that I could not see any USPs which are not located. This is a business which can become a commodity in no time. So unless you do some very strong USPs which are not easily duplicatable, the long-term success, I have my reservations with that view, but I don't know.
Thank you so much.
I feel
is offered. Jit, what do you want?
5%, 30 crores. 5%, 30 crores.
You will invest how much?
As you mentioned, regarding the valuation part, so 1.5 crores to expand to Pune will be a bit of a challenge, and the only reason we can definitely
Wait, because you need to have more traction, you will get your valuation, you have to have traction. This is not good. I also understand this is space which is going to grow. Clean energy is connected for the government. You should get traction. You will get your valuation, but you need to have traction. And Mumbai, Nashik, Pune, this is a hot place. Nobody is serving it better. You can do it better. This is just my advice.
Thank you. Thank you.
So business in Nashik for now, for that kind of valuation and that amount of investment can be made.
1.5 crore at a 30 crore valuation. Nagoli Manoj is going to invest in opening cabs. Are you open for more investments from the audience at that valuation?
Definitely.
Oh, so the audience can also invest at a 30 crore valuation. The link will be open only for some time. Time the next startup pitches, otherwise it will close. Thank you.
Thank you.
Just before we go, the check coming for you.
Thank you, Shaks. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone.
30 crore valuation, 5% equity. Wow. Investor. Congratulations, guys.
Thank you so much.
So, without delaying much, we call the next startup, which is Look Studio. And this is what I would want to tell the audience. The Shark Angels event is more about telling people how, the investors, how strategic investors are thinking about their investments, how they are helping the startups. Like, very transparently, Manoj said that, you increase your traction and you will get a valuation of 70 crores, don't tell you right now. But that's the hand-holding, mentorship, everything that a person gets at the platform which we provide at JITO Incubation and Innovation Foundation. It's not just pure investment, but a lot of mentorship, a lot of hand-holding, and a lot of strategic collaborations and connects. Look, Studio, are we ready? We don't have a lot of time. Take this mic. I think this is okay. All the best. Your time's up. We will really have to expedite your meeting. All the best.
अरे यार तू मुझे यहाँ क्यों ले आया? मुझे पता है ना, मुझे वीडियो लाइन से डर लगता है।
क्यों भाई? ऐसा क्या हो गया?
अरे वही लॉस की प्रॉब्लम, जहाँ भी जाओ लोगों की नजर सबसे पहले में सरकारी पड़ती है, थोड़ा ऑकवर्ड भी लगता है और कभी कॉन्फिडेंस भी हो जाता है।
तो इसलिए कुछ करता क्यों नहीं?
अरे बहुत कुछ किया, कई डॉक्टर से मिला, हर डॉक्टर कोई नई प्रिस्क्रिप्शन दे देता है, जब तक वो मेडिसिन यूज करो तब तक मेरा लॉस कंट्रोल में रहता है। जैसे ही वो मेडिसिन यूज करना बंद कर दो, फिर से वही प्रॉब्लम शुरू, और ये साइड इफेक्ट बहुत ही डिफरेंट है। मैंने बेसिकली दूसरा डे ट्राई किया, बट हमें आर्टिफिशियल से लगते हैं, उनकी मेंटेनेंस कॉस्ट भी बहुत ज़्यादा है, और वो परमानेंट सोल्यूशन बढ़िया है।
अगर तुझे परमानेंट सोल्यूशन चाहिए तो हेयर ट्रांसप्लांट ही करना पड़ेगा यार।
हेयर ट्रांसप्लांट ये तो मैंने सोचा था, लेकिन ये सेफ है क्या? और ये बहुत एक्सपेंसिव भी है।
सेफ की क्या बात कर रहा है? आजकल काफी एथलीट्स, विराट कोहली, एमएस धोनी, हार्दिक पांड्या सबने हेयर ट्रांसप्लांट करवाया। उनके लिए तो इम्पोर्टेंट नहीं है, उनके लिए सेफ्टी ज़्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट है। मीन एथलीट बॉलीवुड सेलिब्रिटीज का तो लिस्ट बना है, तो पेज खत्म हो जाए नाम मतलब नहीं हो, इसलिए उन्होंने ट्रांसप्लांट करवाया। ऑब्वियसली वीडियो ऑब्वियसली बात ये सेफ है,
और आजकल गवर्नमेंट भी करवा देता है। कॉस्ट की बात करें तो इसका कॉस्ट इतना कम है कि लाइफ टाइम जो मेडिसिन और वीट यूज करेगा बिना मेंटेनेंस का तो वो मेरे को ज़्यादा पड़ेगा और ये EMI में भी अवेलेबल हो जाता है।
अरे ये तो बहुत ही अच्छा सोल्यूशन है, लेकिन इतने सारे क्लिनिक्स है कहाँ है?
देख हेयर ट्रांसफर के लिए उस प्लेसेस में चूज करना चाहिए जहाँ पर डॉक्टर का एक्सपीरियंस अच्छा हो, उनका रिजल्ट्स अच्छे हो, क्लिनिक के रिव्यूज अच्छे हो और सबसे मोस्ट इम्पोर्टेंटली कॉस्ट इफेक्टिव हो। तो हेलो शार्क्स, मेरा नाम है विपुल कटारिया। आई एम द co-founder of Language Studio Private Limited. We own a chain of hair transplant clinics under the brand name of Language Studio. So as of today, we started in 2016 from Bangalore with our first clinic, and in last 6 years we have 12 branches across India, Dubai and Nepal. So India, Dubai and Nepal we have sold more than 15,000 clients, and our average rating is 4.8 out of 5 on Google and all other platforms, including 7,000 reviews. हमने लॉकडाउन में एक सब्सिडियरी कंपनी स्टार्ट की है which is Insulin Consumer LLP. So ये संदीप कलर, so he is the CEO of Insulin who looks after the product category of the business. So our ask is 4 rupees and a valuation of 25 crores. In the last 4 months we have started 4 new clinics, and just yesterday we have started our Hyderabad branch, which is our 12th branch. So we are already EBITDA positive, tax positive, and to accelerate our growth we are looking for funds basically. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for the pitch. Charles, do we have questions for him? So we want to go first.
Describe the process and the risks involved. What are the risks in a transplant, and what kind of things go wrong, and how do you remove the fear from the receiving care? How many people will be afraid of surgery?
So there are 2 things which hold a person back from getting a hair transplant. One is whether this hair transplant will be successful, that is the risk we are talking about. For that, obviously you need to choose a clinic rightly, not only looking at the cost component. There are a lot of clinics who offer hair transplants at 15,000-20,000 also. So you should not be looking only at the cost component when you choose a clinic firstly. Second thing, the fear will obviously always be there. So for the first component, as I mentioned, what we have done is we are creating an artificial intelligence and machine learning AI-based app which will help a client see his results during the first consultation with the doctor. Easier for him to see what his results are going to look post 6 to 8 months. This is the solution for the first problem. Fear will always be a problem for that. That is what we suggest a client you can come down for a consultation so that they understand there is nothing to fear about. We do almost 20 hair transplants in our company on a daily basis. There are more than 5,000 clinics across India, so roughly there are more than 20,000-30,000 people getting transplants on a daily basis. So there is nothing to be feared about. But yeah, the solution is always there. But with this decreasing day by day, earlier this was a niche market, now even a CV delivery boy gets a transplant with an EMI option.
Is it regulated at all? Are there some laws for which?
Yes, sir, there are laws. There are a lot of doctors who are eligible to transplant, so they do it. But in our company, we have all legalized documents, legalized doctors who does this. So obviously we have competition with doctors like homeopathic, Ayurvedic doctors also doing this. It is not legally allowed. But yes, with us that would never be a problem because all our doctors are qualified.
आपका ऑलरेडी प्रॉफिट 3.7 FY22 is your show has 80.5 crores in top line.
Last year is the release one.
FY21. So this should have been FY21 year now. And FY21. How was the quarter one? The first quarter is over.
So from April to July, that was 4 months, we have done a gross revenue of 4.23 crores already. And recently, in the last 2 weeks, we have started 2 new clinics. And this is why we started on 2nd clinic in Bangalore, right? Just yesterday, we inaugurated a clinic in Hyderabad, and the morning we came back to the strategy. So obviously, we are expecting those this year at 18 crore to 20 crore gross revenue.
So I think there are a lot of clinics like this in every city, right? And there are a lot of doctors who people like patients actually prefer certain doctors who they are there, or there is a trust factor involved. So how do you differentiate that? Because there is so much, like, in between a lot of competition already. So how do you differentiate that, and
the percentage would be the current one we are already at 75% protection. That has to be 100%. So obviously it will be very fine if the medical we cannot be at 100% because let's say client comes in the morning, he has a transplant schedule on that day, and his anxious and his BP is very high. We are not allowed to do transplant on that day. So we will never be able to reach 100%, but yeah, from 75 to 95 is what we can reach to. Secondly, we are starting new clinics. We are increasing the number of operation theaters in the existing clinics also.
When was your last round of fundraise? You remember that last time आपने 24 crore के valuation पे 48 lakhs raised किया है.
So it was in November 2020. So during COVID, after COVID, we were in the fund that is a kind of valuation where we got the funds easily.
बॉस ये प्योर बंदा है आपका स्टार्टअप में इन्वेस्ट करना चाहता हूँ पर बंदे में नहीं करना चाहता सो आई एम आउट ऑफ दिस थैंक यू सर थैंक यू
I think that this is your whole money already which numbers established here in the industry for a very long time. But I feel that this industry is very fragmented. There is a huge market, but there are multiple number of vendors also available to do the same service. And you have a conventional price. मेरा जो इधर का expectation है वो बहुत ज़्यादा है जो शायद which may be on a different platform, not this one. So I will not expect that.
I think it's the same thing basically. I believe that growing will reach a certain number, but scaling it up from here is going to be a challenge because unless you create a brand, it's a little difficult. Say a kayaking clinic or something like that. It's done extremely well, but takes a lot of innovation. So I guess it's still a very big challenge, and I think from your scaling it up is going to be very difficult. So that reason, best of luck.
Thank you so much.
I also feel the same that first of all this segment, the medical care is not my domain, and secondly I also feel it's surgeon dependent. So if it's a good surgeon, good consult surgeon, maybe the customers might go with him wherever he goes. So far it is a
From my point of view, it's a very risky. One operation going wrong and somebody filing a suit against you would be unless you really do an insurance. But at the moment, I would refrain. But good luck and let's stay in touch. Maybe some other day.
Thank you so much. Answer is nothing. Nothing may go wrong because we have a very strong quality control team. Secondly, expecting the returns wise, obviously, as an investor, what I understand is you invest in 10 companies, you know, these are not going to do good, 3 will do good, but at least there is one company which is pretty sure it will be an investor. Go on company, basically. So, जहाँ पर पैसा नहीं होगा, उसकी actually because they are already profitable, there might be an additional way to do that. We agree, but the risk factor also becomes very less for you rather than investing in a startup. The risk factor is very high. That is what I want to just point out. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, and all the very best. Thank you for participating. The next startup is Think Mom Teachers, and Manoj, just one clarification. You said the investment in the last startup was supposed subject to a revenue number. So what? Okay. So the next startup is Teachers Think Mom, and they are into college education. Intelligence Act as they call themselves.
Good evening, everyone. Friends, we are into colleges. तो पहले थोड़ा कॉलेज का ज्ञान दूंगा फिर हमारे पास थोड़ा कोई भी कॉलेज में दो तरह के डिसीजन मेकर्स होते हैं. एक होता है ट्रस्टी जो हमेशा फाइनेंस से बातें करते हैं जिससे उसको कॉलेज चलाते हैं, और दूसरे होते हैं प्रिंसिपल्स जो हमेशा एकेडमिक इंप्रूवमेंट से बातें करते हैं क्योंकि उनको एजुकेशन पसंद करते हैं. और ये दोनों के बीच में हमेशा बहस चलती है. Of course, based on the fundamentals in the project.
of बहस वो क्या बहस होती है in every technical college?
Myself, Shrikant, acting as the trustee of the college.
My name is JITO Shark, acting as the principal of the college.
You have another foreign में सब ठीक चल रहा है?
सर सी सब ठीक चल रहा है, बढ़िया एकदम सही चल रहा है। हमारे 50 साल वाले प्रोफेसर्स एडमिशन में अपना टाइम वेस्ट कर रहे हैं और फिर भी जो लाइन स्टूडेंट वो घर में इतना बड़ा लैंग्वेज प्रोसेस है, बाकी सब ठीक चल रहा है सर। बाकी जो प्रोफेसर ने लेक्चर दे रहे हैं वो एवरी 1 आवर के लेक्चर में 10 मिनट वेस्ट करके सिर्फ अटेंडेंस रिकॉर्ड कर रहे हैं, वो भी परेशान है, हम भी परेशान हैं। बाकी सब बढ़िया चल रहा है सर। मैनुअल प्रोसेस है तो डेटा काफी स्टैंडर्ड है और हमारा जो ग्रांट का एप्लीकेशन है वो पेंडिंग है, तो हमारा गवर्नमेंट का ग्रांट कब है। बाकी सब बढ़िया चल रहा है सर। टीचर्स अपना सिलेबस कंप्लीट कर रहे हैं कि नहीं मुझे नहीं पता, क्योंकि वो सब मैनुअल टाइप करते हैं, कौन मैनुअल टाइप चेक करने पड़ते हैं। बाकी सब बढ़िया है सर।
अरे तो भाई क्या ठीक चल रहा है? ये तो कुछ भी ठीक नहीं चल रहा है, तुम मारुति की गाड़ी की तरह चलते ही जा रहे हो। वो ERP सॉफ्टवेयर में क्या हो गया? वो यूज नहीं कर रहे।
सर ERP को एकेडमिक्स करता है और वो भी फ्री सोर्स ERP कभी नहीं कर पाएगा सर। सर का बताओ तो प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, हमारे पास फंड नहीं है और फंड जो तो नेशनल वाले कॉलेज है जिन्होंने लाखों के इन्वेस्टमेंट करके टेक्नोलॉजी दी है वो हम भी ले सकते हैं।
ठीक है अभी जो चल रहा है उसे चलने दो। वैसे भी 2-3 लाख टेक्नोलॉजी के लिए डालना कॉलेज में मेरे लिए फिजिबल नहीं है, आपके लिए रहेगा।
And guys, this is how most of the colleges in India function. They wish to bring a change, they wish to bring technologies into the college and be more efficient in their work, but they cannot because they always have to handle them all. Statistically speaking, India has 45,000 plus colleges, out of which 85% colleges are cash-strapped. Cash-strapped means they don't have funds to invest into technology, and since they are not investing into technology, they are inviting two major problems. Problem number one, टेक्नोलॉजी नहीं है तो दे आस्क देयर टीचर्स टू डू ऑल सॉर्ट ऑफ मैनुअल वर्क, जिससे उनका टीचिंग से ध्यान हटके मैनुअल वर्क से लगता है। प्रॉब्लम नंबर 2, प्रिंसिपल हु इज द हेड ऑफ द इंस्टीट्यूशन दे आर सपोज्ड टू नो एवरीथिंग अबाउट व्हाट इज हैपनिंग इनसाइड द कॉलेज, दे आर नेवर अवेयर अबाउट अ लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स, क्योंकि सब कुछ मैनुअल चल रहा है। सो द बॉटम लाइन ऑफ द प्रॉब्लम इज कॉलेज के पास पैसे नहीं तो टेक्नोलॉजी नहीं, और टेक्नोलॉजी नहीं दे आर नॉट एबल टू फंक्शन प्रॉपर्ली एंड देयर आर लॉट ऑफ इश्यूज। तो वही सॉल्यूशन क्या है? Solution is our product, the Teachers College Intelligence App. What do we do? Simply speaking, we are just simplifying the entire academic process of college and transforming the way how any college functions at the cost 1 rupee per student. 1 rupee per student is the cost that we charge to our college. Statistically speaking, we have more than 70 colleges with us. Out of more than 70,000 users we have, we are running cash flow positive, and we are getting a lot of university incubation centers as well as and here we are to raise 2.5 crore and a valuation of 45 crore. And just to conclude, we are on a mission to democratize the technology in every single education institution, and providing a solution at a cost as low as 1 rupee per student is our step forward. Thank you.
Thank you, people. Their ask is 2.5 crore at a 45 crore valuation, and we move to the sharks for the questions.
I would like Ajay bhai to take this ahead because he's from the industry also.
So, you've done a revenue of 46 lakhs last year, and you started in July, June.
Yes.
July. 15 July you started. So in 8 or 9 months you did it. When did you develop the app?
थोड़ा structural changes है. We actually had LLP teacher. Then we have converted our LLP to private limited. So what the day that we are getting is of private limited. Those started from the July 2021. So previously this was
पहले का थोड़ा data
okay. 21-22 we are closing at 46 lakhs as a revenue. 2021 we are closing by around 21 lakhs in revenue. और उसके लिए हमने product launch
तो 45 करोड़ का कोई justification दी थी 46 लाख का turnover पे 45 लाख
नहीं सर, lifetime revenue stands at 90 lakhs. Our lifetime revenue stands at 90 lakhs.
sharks are here and others are also asking. If you are flexible on the valuation based on the current era, where excess liquidity is being sucked out, and many of the startups are correcting their valuation. I think a lot of them they are looking for something like that. Over to Ashish first. Ashish.
Sir, आप ऑफर दीजिए flexible करने का.
Effort ले रहे हैं.
ऑफर हो गया. आप शार्क में आपको ऑफर देना पड़ेगा.
मुझे जी दे रहे हो आशीष ऐसा नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन.
मुझे लगता है कि बिजनेस में your ability to recover payments from your client is also very important. Best are cash and carry businesses. Worst are businesses where completely it's a one-sided thing. So top line, profitability, सब अपनी जगह पर बोल सकते हैं कि पैसा आ रहा है, पेमेंट दे रहा है. क्यों मैं पूछ रहा हूँ तो JITO Incubation Institutes are very cash strapped. You also said that. You are on a monthly subscription model to that institute. And आप हर महीने उसको बिल दे सकते हैं. Payment is annual. That is, I think, even more difficult. साल में आप advance payment ले लेते हो.
Yes, see, simple strategy is first thing is अगर मैं आपको ऑफर करूँगा तो चेक और कि as a customer as a business, you will never get ऐसा होगा कि तो सेफ्टी है, तो इनकी फाइनेंस नहीं है. Prior में you will very sure about कि हाँ ये product चल रहा है. And then as soon as you are done with it, then we charge something.
What is sitting there?
We are based out of Noida. Yes. We have college, and just all the different colleges. We have college plus, College, Naika, Sandala, Valia, Rampuri, Hinduja.
Are they also having somebody else on board with you?
They have coincidentally more than 50 colleges that we have with us. They all have ERP with them. They are still using us. So this is how we are different from any.
So the university model, the other schools and colleges there. So where did you want rejection from, or you did not go through? What was their reason?
Simple thing is they were not so ready to transform their manual process to automated. That was the basic rejection that we had. Second thing is we have recently launched this policy of democratizing technology, providing service technology to the students, giving them feedback. Previously we were not getting, we were cash strapped, just like colleges. We were not getting financial feedback, 100% done rate. But now since we have the done rate, we have started experimenting and it is very good experiment for us. So previous stage, since you are charging something outright, so we have to do it.
Actually, giving the final trial is basically for like break the
Can you speak close to the so that it's very clearly audible to others?
So basically, to giving one trial is for breaking the barrier.
Offers,
Valuation to for flexible है तो I would value the company not more than 15 crores. उसके ऊपर we are ready to invest maybe I don't know the other values but I would invest anything up to 50 lakhs.
Sir, अभी flexible तो है
Are you cross-selling anything else other than? Are you cross-selling anything else?
Yes, so we have started getting a lot of inquiry about since we have yes, sir. Courses. So there are a lot of other courses which we have very less exclusive likes Sir, project 90% we are going to work on cross-selling, 10% we are going to work on the
90% of cross-selling?
Yes. So right now, sir, as a brand, 60,000 users are
Do you agree? You don't agree?
No.
It doesn't agree.
Bhuleji is saying
Sir, आप बोल रहे हैं
No, actually, you are saying here, like, is that the both one
if you are agreeing, if you are not agreeing, I vote
I think we'll restrict to what Bhuleji is saying. In my opinion, at 15 crore valuation, Bhuleji has said, and 15 lakhs is ready to invest. Don't forget his IIT and Stanford, invest from Stanford. Which I had a lot of value to you, I think.
Nashik was school college I personally lectured about 10 of them. So that value we will add to you, taking you to schools and
counter
40 लाख to come down to 30 lakhs. How much? 30 lakhs value.
लास्ट आपका लास्ट है 3.5 करोड़ रुपए पर यार बढ़िया है
सर वो 2020 में सर
नहीं रेस के ही वही गलती है आप अपनी रेस करो ना 15 करोड़ जरूर है
जो 19 लाख का रेस किया था फिर यहां से
साथ में आईटी और सेटफोर्ड है दोनों आ गए
सर हमें भी थोड़ा नेक्स्ट वन रेस के दौरान के लिए कुछ आगे करना
So, if all the sharks are
ये रुको नहीं
okay, Ashish ji,
My view is that I don't see that that's solving a very big problem of the industry. So if they do not solve a big problem, I feel that they will not get big value in the future. That's my view.
What is your final value? What is my final value?
15 crores is ready to invest 75 lakhs. In my opinion, I think the stage that you are at now, on one end, on the other end, the value he can add. In my opinion, it's a good deal. Others are probably not that forthcoming.
so you are investing.
Not unfortunately, I don't know.
अरे पीछे मैडम को भी तो
But knowledge is all available, so you have to decide.
Sunita ji, is that all?
What's your
बॉस हाय ना बोलो जा रहे हो
But if it is 75 lakhs, I don't think you dilute so much. The amount that is coming in, so you have to think the strategic benefits that he will get to. He's already a
The
part.
profile of the investor is extremely strong. He is an international level industrialist himself, a graduate from Stanford University. A person like that investing on a board makes a difference.
मुझे 45 से 50 और 80
कोई भी लॉजिक नहीं है पहली बार लॉजिक पाया और इफेक्ट होता है
very good logic, very good logic.
90 lakhs
We are standing on that place where we have a lot of
4 years है 4 years after like 3.5 करोड़
दो साल में
आईटी रिलेटेड
नहीं we have not rejected that.
Jamin, see, Jamin, just look at it. Jamin, I have a suggestion. Look at it. Jamin, 45 lakhs of revenue. 1 lakh, he is going 15 crores or 75 lakhs. In my opinion, it is more than your annual revenue. That is coming in as additional cash. The scaling up, look at the scaling up.
इतना सरकार में आप ही समझो आप ही
Okay, guys, we are very short of time. So, 75 lakhs at 18 crore valuation is what it said you want to.
And the amount
75 lakhs at a 18 crore valuation.
Yes, bhai. ये ठीक है यार
What do you think, guys?
Yes, bhai. ये ठीक है यार
साउंड घ्यावं लागेल तो त्याचं अंतर
mentorship, office space, shared services, technology to help all of it.
Executive Director.
आणि मेसेज पाहिलं ना तुम्ही तुम्हाला लक्षात नाही.
Guys, we are very, very proud to announce that Think Firm is a JIIF incubated startup. They are incubated with us since 2018 and they have really come a long way in their journey. Congratulations, guys, and without much ado, let's call the next startup Juno. All the rest, 3 minutes to pitch and we'll really go fast. Sorry.
आता ओके ओके आधी म्हणजे कमी होत आहे त्यामुळे तो गडबड करत होता.
Chartered accountant profession, and I'm the founder of Blue. I'm the founder of Blue, and everybody is startup based out of Mumbai. So we are a one-stop electric two-wheeler rental platform for last-mile delivery businesses. Our target audience is very clear: last-mile delivery businesses only needed. We are in the electrification space. EVs only. We all know.
हा नाही मग काही गरज नाही आहे मी केलं इथून सेटिंग पण माझं घेऊनच टाकू म्हटलं आलं तर माझा नाही प्रॉब्लेम झाला मला अर्जंट पळाला.
You take any part of the country, any company, everyone is just getting their pilots limited to that particular region, either they are not succeeding or they are not scaling. Any specific reason that you guys think of? So basically, this industry is definitely extremely crowded, unorganized, and fragmented with too many players in the space. This makes the availability of the right product or selection of the right product difficult. On the other side, once the product is deployed, taking care of the product through end-to-end services becomes even more challenging. Because for automobiles, it's said that once the actual sales start in the vehicle is actually sold, right? So that should go from the picture to know uses a smart, intelligent, technology-connected platform for helping businesses select the right product. Once the product is selected, it's tested, and then we get it deployed on a long-term contract basis. And once the vehicles are deployed, we again take care of it to end-to-end servicing support, which is divided into two parts. One is we provide services like preventive maintenance, corrective maintenance, battery charging station, everything under one roof through data analytics and process automations done to the platform. Along with that, we also create project management dashboard for the clients, which they use for their operations optimization, for their fleet tracking, and for tracking their items. So basically, our business model, the way we monetize our business model is one is the product, for which we charge monthly subscription fee for technology vehicles, and second is the services, which we don't really charge and offer as a premium because right now we are more focusing on building and collecting the data out of it.
Collecting the data out of it so that 8 to 12 months down the line we can make it a plug and play solution for the entire EV industry. Considering the entire business model and our offerings together, this basically helps us differentiate from any other competitor in the market who is not really offering everything under one roof and is trying to provide their services in bits and pieces. And this competitive edge has helped us bag deals with clients like Pharmacy, Blue Dart, Wellness Forever.
You are actually overdone with your time, so can you quickly
Yeah, sorry.
or
It's just 30 more seconds, that's it. So basically we have around 80 vehicles running in Mumbai and Jaipur, and we are clocking a monthly revenue of 3.5 lakhs, and our ask is 1.5 crores for 15 crore valuation. Like we already have got commitment of 1.5 crores from one of the strategic partners, angel investor, and under Startup India.
Okay.
Who are, do you have any institutional clients that you have signed up for your two-wheeler EV rental service?
Pharmacy. We are also in touch with DTDC, Swiggy के साथ pilot हुआ है अभी recently. Then DHL के साथ discussions चालू है. Pizza, Domino's, you name it, we have it. Like discussions अभी के साथ चल रहा है. Pharmacy के साथ contract भी sign हुआ, but definitely वहाँ पे challenges आए. And Blue Dart के साथ like 3 vehicles of ours have been running for the past 1 year. Wellness के साथ recently हमारा contract हुआ. Noble has been our very first customer. We started with 3 vehicles. They are currently using around 18 vehicles. So yeah, it's going superb.
On a fully scaled up basis, आपका जो funnel है, pipeline है, उसमें से institutional clients अगर आ जाते हैं, तो total number of vehicles कितने होंगे आपके पास? Based on your current engagement, जो जिनके साथ भी आपकी फिलहाल बात चल रही है.
Around 80 vehicles, मतलब all are institutional clients only, because हम लोग का target.
बट अगर स्विगी है, DTDC है, तो 80 vehicles उनके लिए तो कुछ नहीं ना. आप उनका specific city service कर रहे हो कि pan India कर रहे हो?
Okay, you're basically asking for breakup. So say Pharmacy had been using 28 vehicles of ours. With Blue Dart there have been.
What is the potential to grow with each of those clients?
Pharmacy already expressed interest to procure 2,000 vehicles. Blue Dart expressed interest to scale to at least 600 vehicles. Then DTDC, Pizza Hut, Big Basket, like all these clients, they have a similar potential.
वो volume जब करेगा, what is the probability of them switching over from you to your competitor? What is the probability?
Even now they had the competition in place, but we for example, let's take wellness. So when we pitched it to wellness, we had eByGo and BeLive along with us who charged even lower. But because we said that, hey, this is our mode, what we are focusing on, we can't lower our prices, and they are like, okay, we'll go ahead with you, we'll test it. And day before yesterday, the guy came back to us stating, hey Saumil, we really loved your service, and going forward, we would like to have you. That's the trust we have built up over the 1.5 years with all our clients.
Okay. Yeah.
Last valuation was 12.76. Post money. So what was the investment, and was it a related party transaction? Who was the investor?
So the investor is Narayan Krishna Mohan sir. He is managing director of BASF, world's largest chemical manufacturing company. BASF.
How much did he invest?
So basically we received a commitment from him for 1 crore. He invested 20 lakhs. It's a milestone-based investment term sheet that we have with him.
So you've not achieved the next milestone for the next 80 lakhs to come to your account?
So milestone is achieved. Now it's just that because fundraise takes time, so that's why we are stuck. Second is a Startup India from whom we got 40 lakhs commitment. First
40 lakhs.
Is received. Yeah.
Okay.
First rank is received.
You are servicing a market which is already very big and growing at a very fast rate. End mile delivery is going to be very big for every sector. Market already is fragmented. The only way that you can stand your ground on your returns is to grow very fast. You have a team of just 5 people now. How do you expect, even if you get the funding, तुम business fast grow कैसे करोगे?
So at times like scale के चक्कर में ना quality miss हो जाता है. Like I can't name the startups, but I definitely know my competitors. I had a meeting with them 2 days back in Bangalore. काफ़ी अच्छा स्केल है, 2,000 vehicles, 20,000 vehicles, but they are crying because service support नहीं मिल पाया, product सही से perform नहीं कर पाया. So that is.
Can you speak in the mic, because it's not audible for the audience.
Okay.
They will not understand what you are speaking.
So more than scale, what is more important is the quality of the product and service, because all these collaborations or the client name that I listed down, they all have a huge scale to whom we can cater. Once they develop faith in us, our product, our services, they are all ours, because B2B clients work all on relations. Nothing else matters to them. So scale is not going to be a challenge even going forward if we have the right product and right service support.
So I think the kind of numbers that you mentioned, in the next 5 years,
why are they so conservative? If you think it's such a big, industry and it's and you got a advantage over others, why are the numbers so conservative?
So basically, I'm a chartered accountant by profession. So I know how to mold the numbers over there. They are just the numbers, and that is why, had we kept a higher valuation, then we ourselves know we earlier faced too much of resistance from the investors. So that is why we kept it at a conservative side. And we know it's very easily achievable. The targets of 2 years would be achieved in just this year itself. One client, one collaboration, it's all there.
I mean, I think I would want to invest 10 lakh rupees, but the valuation and all that, that's my offer. But we'll discuss the valuation.
So he's already, this round is 3 crore round. He has already got 1.5 crore commitments.
His ask is 1.5 crores now.
And that is why he's asking only the balance 1.5 crore.
Yeah,
At
for
a
that-
15 crore pre-money valuation.
Yeah. So valuation we'll discuss, but I can invest 10 lakh rupees.
Thank you, sir.
Others?
Others?
Ashish ji, Manoj ji, Gaurav ji, Narendra ji.
सोमिल, आपके साथ काम करने में तो मज़ा आएगा, लेकिन जो आप बता रहे हो, जितना आप इजीली बोल रहे हो कि नंबर्स मैं कर दूंगा तो ये लिख लेता था ना, लिखा क्यों नहीं आपने नंबर? जो नंबर आप दिखा रहे हो तो इन्वेस्टमेंट करने के लायक ही नहीं है करके। जो आप नंबर दिखा रहे हो 9.63, 34 lakhs, 5 साल के अंदर आप दिखा रहे हो कि मैं 1 करोड़ रुपये प्रॉफिट करूंगा। खाली रेंटल और बाइक ठीक ठाक करके इतना पैसा थोड़ी बन सकता है करके।
Right, sir. So this is actually on a very conservative side.
So आप फिर आपने ऐसा बोल रहे हो कि आपने एकदम पैसिमिस्टिक फिगर बनाया, ऑप्टिमिस्टिक बना के दो। We would good enough. Start with कभी ऑप्टिमिस्टिक देता, ऑप्टिमिस्टिक देने के बाद में we would give you some milestone. If you achieve, we'll give you 50% today and 50% on March. If you're able to achieve.
Noted, sir.
इसके अलावा डाइल्यूशन आप ज्यादा कर रहे हो भाई। ये डाइल्यूशन करने, ये स्टेज के ऊपर आप 15 करोड़ पे 20% डाइल्यूशन करोगे तो आपके पास बचेगा क्या इक्विटी?
नहीं सर, अभी जो करंट टर्म शीट साइन हुआ है
20% is just my advice. It is too much for you to dilute at this stage. आपको जितनी ज़रूरत है उतना आप डाइल्यूट करो, अगर ज़रूरत उतनी नहीं है, और नहीं तो आप 20% अभी डाइल्यूट करोगे तो आगे बचेगा क्या? क्या रेस करोगे आगे?
राइट सर।
Why aren't you opening this app to customers like B2C? You're right now only doing B2B, right? That's what I understand.
Right. So, Gaurav, if I tell you about my journey when I started, we actually started with shared mobility. Then COVID happened, so we tried B2C first, B2C subscription. But on the B2C, volumes were very low. People were very price sensitive, and it was too time consuming. On the contrary, B2B is like one deal, once the product is tested, you have a huge volume. So that's why we are right now sticking on to B2C.
Ashish ji, any opinion, any question?
Ashish beta.
So Manoj ji is just not happy you're diluting so much.
नहीं, आप अपने आप को मार रहे हो यार। इतना डाइल्यूट करने का मतलब ही नहीं बनता है।
Sir, honestly speaking, it's more driven by.
और ये एटीट्यूड छोड़ दो यार, मैं सब कुछ कर लूंगा। आप करने वाले ही हो, ये सोचो करके। So don't keep that attitude, boss. आप सब कुछ करने वाले हो, लेकिन डाइल्यूट only 10%। विनय जी, अजय भाई, गौरव बोलेगा तो मैं आऊंगा, मैं बोलूंगा तो आशीष आएगा, तो सब बादशाह आ जाएंगे। So
Golia ji is also interested.
So we also want to make sure that you grow. We don't want you to dilute much. We don't want you to lower your valuation. थोड़ा बहुत ठीक ठाक करके उसको valuation का आप डाल दीजिए करके। अजय भाई,
What is the offer?
Ajay bhai is going to lead this, but I'll go with him. I'll invest up to 20 lakhs.
Ashish?
So I think I'll do the same. I can go ahead with 20 lakhs and the valuation bit.
We'll leave Manoj ji can take it.
I'll do 20 as well. So 20, 60, we have 70.
70. Manoj ji?
Make it 25 each.
नहीं, वो 20 अभी see we have 20, 10 मतलब अभी हुए 70
हुआ है अभी तक। 1.5 crore पहुंचना है।
मतलब वो माइलस्टोन पे आएंगे आप 50 लाख अभी सबका आएगा। 1 करोड़ सबकी तरफ से कमिटेड है।
नहीं मेरा नहीं।
अरे 20 लाख
10 मेरा 10।
So you have participation from the audience also.
अरे 1 crore from the sharks, which will come into tranches with certain milestone. Done 50, and after that milestone is achieved, another 50 will come. So 10
We
times
want
first.
2 board seats. Manoj ji will take one and
No, Ajay bhai को रखो,
Ajay
मेरे
ji
को
will
नहीं,
take
मैं
one.
already board seat पे हूँ.
You can lead also. आपका manufacturing, you can lead.
Narendra ji, you would want a board seat?
नहीं. See, जैसे मनोज जी ने बोला, there should be some milestones. When he reaches that milestone, then the second tranche will come. So at the moment, I think altogether we are committing how much? 70.
70. मनोज जी आप कर रहे हो कमिंग? You are coming? नहीं.
20?
पाँचों जा रहे हैं ना, 25
नहीं.
20 में पाँचों जा रहे हैं, ठीक है?
90.
20 में पाँचों जा रहे हैं, ठीक है?
It's on milestone based.
Is
5%. So basically we're talking about 5%. So 70 and 5%. Okay.
so,
basically-
but I don't think Ajay ji is agreeing to it. So
Together we have an offer from the
So I
dais
think
of
what
70
offer
lakhs.
stands is
for a
70
valuation
lakhs
of-
at 5% is what we are talking.
70 lakhs for 5%.
5% equity.
Currently 5% and more equity will come in the next round, or how?
No. The entire, in 2 tranches, we will do it on 2 milestones.
Okay.
Which is a good deal. It will be about 14 crores, I think. Right?
One more.
So it is a 14
एक और पहला जो है वो फिक्स पे आएगा, और नेक्स्ट जो आप नेक्स्ट रेस करोगे ना, उसके ऊपर आप डिस्काउंट दे देना आपको. नेक्स्ट जो 35 lakhs है. No. Out
so-
of 75 lakhs, 35 lakhs will come at 14 crore valuation. बरोबर है ना गौरव?
70 lakhs total.
No, what he's.
That's the same valuation,
I'll
70 lakhs,
explain
yeah.
what Manoj is trying to say. 35 lakhs is going to come at 14 crore valuation.
Correct.
And second tranche will be a discount to the next round.
When you raise the next round,
Yes.
that discount.
So that is
Correct. Perfect.
perfect. Okay. And the milestones, Manoj ji will sit with you and discuss. Sit on a business over the table. You all discuss the milestones.
Perfect.
And you have
You
investment
being in Mumbai, you
From-
can lead that.
JB, Vikas ji and Ankur ji also. 30 lakhs. So you have a 1 crore commitment.
Thank you so much.
The best part is you are getting so many people here, and from our side, Gaurav ji will lead
Yes.
our team, investment team.
Perfect. So Gaurav ji is going to take the director's seat here.
I'm not taking a board seat. Board seat up.
Yes.
I will be there.
Sir, आप
I'll be
लेंगे
there.
board
I'm
seat?
going to take a board seat.
No, he is. Gaurav ji, you are taking?
Okay.
Yeah, Gaurav.
Gaurav ji will take the board seat.
We are getting the board seat,
We have
right?
seller coming on board.
क्या बोलते हैं ऑडियंस?
Obviously.
Soumil.
सोचना भी नहीं है इसमें.
Let's go ahead. Let's.
Done.
I'm not afraid of
Congratulations. So this is 1 crore of investments, 70 lakhs coming from Sharks, 30 lakhs coming from the audience, JIIF WC, and it is milestone based. 50% is going to be at 14 crore pre-money valuation, and another 50 lakhs is going to be at based on some milestone and BTS discount to the next one. The terms will be discussed after the board meeting mostly. Can we have? You're also coming up. Chalo, jaldi. I'll ask. Good question. We would want to know the investment of Sharks. How is it 70? 2022. Acha, Manoj ji is on. Narendra ji, Ashish ji, and Gaurav is coming. And Manoj ji is not. Manoj ji, you are also investing 20 lakhs. Then how will it be 70? It will be 90, no? बराबर है, sign कर दिया अभी. confusion on the amount of the sharks, but we'll discuss it. Yes, the next one is Scholar. Can we have the founders of Scholar on the stage, please? Quickly. So if the audience wants to invest in the startup, the QR code is already with you guys. The startup investment will get closed after this round, and you'll need to become a JITO Angel Network members to be able to invest in any of the startup. All the best. Is it working? We would request you to keep a little bit of Hindi also. It's working.
It's working?
Just check.
Good evening, everyone.
No, it's not. It's not.
It's not.
It's not.
Okay, good evening, everyone. Great audience, great energy. Thanks for inviting us. Thanks for the opportunity. My name is Balaji Venkatraman. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Scholar Lab. And this is my partner,
Karthik Shah, co-founder and CTO of Scholar Lab.
Okay. So we are here to solve an EdTech problem with science. Globally, the global workforce of tomorrow needs to have a strong skills and foundation in
of Scholar Lab.
Okay, right. But especially given the pace at which the technological advancements are happening. But that's not the reality. Okay, so there's a lot of struggle happening under the hood. 70 to 80% of students in India and most other countries are struggling understanding science concepts and associating them with real-life applications. For example, many students don't know that the seat belts that we wear in cars is modeled after Newton's laws of motion. तो समझ में नहीं आता उन लोगों को. So क्या करते हैं? रट्टा मारते हैं. रट्टा मार के they do well or not well in the exam is a different thing, but then they forget it very soon. So here's where Scholar Lab comes in. What we said is, science needs to be taught in a hands-on, experiments-oriented manner. Okay, science is all about experiments. So why don't you actually allow students and teachers to run a lot of experiments, not just inside the lab, but outside also in real-life situations. Very similar to what happens with flight simulators. Flight simulators, मालूम है ना आपको? Last 10 to 20 years, it is almost mandated by the airline industry that the pilots have to spend hundreds of hours working on flight simulators, right? Why? Because they need to be able to fly different types of aircrafts, different weather conditions, whether it is raining or bad weather, turbulence and things like that, and be able to handle different airports, right? So this is why we have come in. We have got more than, so we have modeled after the flight simulators, but this is for the science. Now we have more than 150 schools, more than 1 lakh students and teachers actually using our platform. We have racked up more than 1.4 crores of revenue since April 2021. And we have a grand plan to expand significantly more. We have an exciting roadmap to bring collaborative workspaces so multiple students and teachers can collaborate on science experiments and so on and so forth. So really exciting times, and we are looking forward to actually taking this to a larger community in India and in other parts of the world. Our ask today is 5 crores at a 40 crore valuation.
Okay. Thank you so much for your pitch, and those videos are really interesting.
So those are some examples of how we create those simulations. So it's real life. You can see a box being pushed up a ramp, and you know that actually is a real life situation. But a lot of laws of science, physics can be learned out of that.
So these are not the videos. You are just seeing the video, but this is the actual usage of our application.
Okay.
Simulations. Yeah.
So these are all 3D models that...
No, it's
simulations
not.
You can run, you can actually run, you can run that bike and actually find out what happens if you pump in more air than what is needed. And that's modeled after one of the laws of physics or science.
So in simple terms, it's a two-way learning where you have to participate in order to learn something.
interest.
You have not talked about the results which you have obtained. अभी तक how much कितना turnover आपने किया है और what monthly अभी क्या कर रहे हैं आप?
So this is the annual license revenue that we are doing, B2B to schools largely, and we have done 1.4 CR of revenue since April 2021. So it's a little over 1 year and 3-4 months, and during that time we have actually done 1.4 CR. And this year, by the end of this financial year, we're looking good to actually do at least 5 CR.
How much?
5
CR.
5 CR of revenue this year, this financial year.
ये कोई लिखो. See, this we would like to check in the, whoever invests now, we should check in the DD, you know. ये जो figures है ना.
Yeah, so this will be taken care of in the DD process. How they are.
How do you kind of you're trying to scale up by your projections? What I see is you want to really scale it up very quickly in the next 3 to 4 years. So how do you think you're going to manage to do that?
So a great question, and we thought about it as well, and what we have done and we have been successful with so far in limited ways is by partnerships with people that are already connected with hundreds of schools or thousands of users. Actually, just last month we signed up with an organization in Pune who is connected with 15,000 students across tier 2, tier 3 cities in Maharashtra. So we signed up with them. They have an LMS platform. They're doing digital content distribution. They don't have anything like what we have. Virtual labs, absolutely nothing. There are very few players worldwide, let alone India. And they said, great, come on board. We will take you to 15,000 students. So suddenly we got 15,000 students on board. And that's how we think we can scale. And this is exactly what we are doing outside India as well. So we have a partner in the United States. They are actually taking us, they've signed up to take us to students across North America. So partnerships is key, because going school by school, state by state, city by city is absolutely not scalable. So partnerships is what we think will take us places.
This is pure licensing, or are you going to open a franchisee model, or how do you think
This
you
is pure
will?
licensing, and we will, for us to actually stay alive and be ahead of the market is going to be continuous innovation. There are only a few players in the market globally, but for us to actually, we have an advantage, head advantage actually, but for us, we think continuous innovation, and we have several things in our product roadmap to actually bring to the table on a regular basis.
Some schools that you're already working with?
Singhania, one of the recent, actually last month. The most recent addition this week is Jain Public School in Chennai. So they came on board, they signed up with us, they are on board. So
Do you use any augmented reality and virtual reality gears for your content?
we can, but see, we did our research actually, prototyping and things like that. So the same technology that we are using today is capable of 3D, like we are doing, plus augmented reality and virtual reality. But for us to actually scale fast with least amount of constraints, is to not have dependencies on devices. So for example, augmented reality we can do easily, but then there is a dependence on a good camera. So if you don't have a good camera, then that's a constraint. So right now, with the way we are today, we can easily deploy it across, let's say, 10,000 or 15,000 users overnight. That's how fast we can do it. So the model is created. We can go AR and VR. VR is something that we are thinking about. We are planning to actually partner with device manufacturers such as HP, and that may happen. And if we do that, it will be VR labs for specific schools or certain. We can create center of excellence type of thing.
We just got 11 answers here.
Your business is all about content creation. I had a question. What is the total capital that you require to create content for all the classes and all the ICSE, CBSEs?
So we are done with grade 6 to 10 largely. Okay. See, this is a never-ending process actually. You are never done. It's like we have actually largely comprehensively addressed, I would say, upwards of 90% for grade 6 to 10. 11th and 12th probably it's about 50-60%. So we are not just stopping there. So grade 6 to 12, we definitely want to do it. We have an innovative, there's a deep research that happens before content is created. But we want to go beyond engineering and medical colleges as well. So that's the next step. And then we also want to do collaborative workspaces using Metaverse and Web 3.0. So those are the two next big things that will happen.
And one more thing I just want to add for a few minutes. I know the time is less. So actually, our content creation, we are right now focused on a STEM 6 to 12, but our tool is designed in a way that we can grow quickly to the colleges also, universities also, and in future, if this tool can be used in training also. Like, this is not our forte right now. We are focused on 6 to 12 right now, but we can grow and scale in that manner also. Horizontally and vertically, both the way.
Okay, offers.
So do you have any permanent employees who create content in your this thing, or it's all?
I'm the CTO, and me and Balaji both started this thing together, where I am the responsible person for leading the technology team, and we have 5 people of technology, like 5 people of team in-house, and apart from that, we have development partners also, because we have a development pipeline in ready, so we can utilize those development partners in order to help us in developing content faster.
We also have an academic team that actually creates.
Have you got any feedback from the people who are using it on the quality of the content? And please share.
Absolutely. Singhania, for example.
Can you share?
Yeah, Singhania, for example, came back and told us that they needed a deeper content for specific simulations. So we went back, we discussed with them, and actually created those.
Offer.
I'm a bit confused. I was not there on the pitch. I like your product. My
5
understanding.
crore at a 40 crore is what the ask is.
I know, but are you investing, whatever you're going to take, are you investing in the instruments, 3D instruments? What are you investing in?
So we are investing in 2 things. One is, so 50% of the money will go into product development. There's a product roadmap that we have for the next 2 to 3 years. So it will definitely go into that. Second is marketing and product support. We will absolutely have to see that's where we are struggling today. Marketing, especially if we have to create those partnerships, and also.
But I'm a little bit surprised with this figures of FY23 where you're showing a profit of 35 crores, is it?
No, not this is that is for the following year, the FY24, 23-24. But for 22-23, we are actually not showing a profit. We will still actually.
But that means FY24, you're going to make a profit of 35 crores.
Yeah, that's because our revenues are actually going to be that much more. So 3.5 crores, right?
3.5 crores, exactly. This is some wrong.
350 lakhs.
Yeah,
the profit is 3.5 crores, not 35.
350 lakhs. Offers. Ajay ji, you want to lead?
No, unfortunately, I think I have a certain views. I am out. But the reason, just quickly, the reason I think is licensing renewal is quite challenging. There have been cases like EduComp and Byju's and many others, because in my opinion, the content industry has been disrupted already by virtual reality and AR. That is one. Second, content, there is so much of free content available everywhere globally. So to monetize content as a business model, I am unable to comprehend. For that reason, I am out. Thank you.
No, but still, there is videos available all over the place. But being able to run simulation on your own with.
But in my opinion, that simulation with virtual reality is what is already come in. So they have disrupted.
So we can do it. What we said is that.
No, it's not that one can also do incrementally, but there are specialized players who are coming in, and also content as such, there is so much of free content available. So unless it's cutting edge, this is my personal view. I hope I am wrong, but for that reason I am out. Thank you.
So, okay.
Narendra ji.
I would also not go ahead with this proposal. Many reasons, but time is short. I won't explain, but I will refrain.
Okay. Like I said, simulations is still, there are only a few players in the world. Labster is the leader. And
I can understand, Balaji, but I'm still not been, I have not understood it properly, so I am not able to comment anything on it. I like it very, I like the content very interesting. I would like to revisit it maybe after some time, but not today. I can't comment anything. I can't commit anything.
I think it's the same. It's a great. I think it's a good product. But I don't understand the sector very well. So I think I need a little more time. Probably revisit it in the future as well. Thank you.
So I think one thing I should compliment you, you have phenomenal clarity in your thoughts. Also, I think as far as pricing is concerned, you're selling your product between 3 to 5 lakhs to a school, which I think hits the sweet spot. Your model, I'm assuming that it's a cloud-based technology, so that also takes care of a lot of connectivity. May be an issue with some of the schools, but
connectivity we are able to do offline as well. So there are a few schools that have asked us if you can do offline. So there's conditions that once in a week they have to log in, but connectivity is an issue that we can address, especially when we go to tier 2, tier 3 cities in India.
Offer.
दे सकता हूँ मैं. So if you want to consider a valuation of 25 crore rupees, I'll be willing to commit you 25 lakhs plus 25 lakhs. So total of 50 lakhs. Next 25 lakhs comes when you do the next round at a discount, agreed discount, and 25 comes now.
No, thanks. First of all, thanks for that offer. Thanks for your consideration. Our immediate thoughts is that 25 plus 25 is. It's a smaller amount of quantum of money as compared to what we are trying to raise. But I appreciate it. If there's a way that you can actually increase that quantum to at least 1 crore or 1.5 crore, that will be great. And valuation we can discuss. I'm willing to. We can be flexible about it. But is there a way that we can bring it to at least 1 crore, 1.5 crore?
One perspective that I think I should have also added is that we are running schools as well.
Great.
Cambridge and ICSE curriculum, around 5,000 students, with a, I think, reasonable amount of network with the school fraternity. So that's where we may be able to add some value also, other than purely just being a financial investor.
And Ashish is a great brand himself, so you should take him on board also.
No, we are absolutely glad to take you on board. If there's a way that you can up the money, the quantum, if anybody else can come on board because he is in, Ashish ji is in.
I will come 25 lakhs.
You will add 25 lakhs. Oh, okay.
Wow.
Yes.
So you have 75 lakhs committed from the Sharks.
So
okay, I'll come
50 lakhs
25
here, 25
and his face value.
Oh, great.
I'll come in.
So 1 crore ho gaya aapka.
1 crore, great. So.
Wow. So we have 1 crore commitment
Is that
at a 25 crore valuation currently.
Yeah, is it possible to come to 30? Because we were actually wanting to get it at 40 crore valuation. At a 30 crore valuation, is that?
बॉस ब्रांड आपके साथ में, ये ध्यान रखो करके.
Okay.
अपने आप इसको लेके जाओगे तो आपको और मिलेगा, कहीं से आपसे ही मिल जाएगा.
ये हो गया ना, पास तो चेक ले लो, एक साल है, टाइम
Done.
Thank you.
Sure.
Anybody from the audience?
So audience, this is open for you. We have 1 crore commitment, 50 lakhs Ashish ji, 25 lakhs and 25 lakhs Manoj ji and Gaurav ji. And yes, so we have 3 sharks, 1 crore commitment at a 25 crore free money valuation. So 50% is upfront, 50% CCPS, right? Right. Chalo. Sorry, photo. Do we have the photographer? I'll come in the frame. The last startup for the day, Auto Next. Congratulations, Scholar, for the investments. The last startup we have is Auto Next. Without wasting a lot of time, over to you.
We understand.
Hi Sharks. I'm Kaustubh and this is Mr. Pankaj Goel. We are from Autonix Automation Private Limited. We are a company which is building India's first electric self-driving tractor. We are also India's first tractor which is 5G enabled. We have won a lot of Agritech awards for this particular product. We already have orders in hand and we've got a LOI from Lamborghini. Lamborghini sabko pata hi hoga, to license the name Lamborghini to these tractors once we go for production and in Europe. We also no, so it's basically a royalty plus equity kind of a structure. So it's I'll give the details. Yeah, sure. So basically, our product, as you can see, we have 3 variants. We are the only company in high HP range as well. 35 HP and 45 HP. Nobody in the country has actually manufactured and shown. We are the only electric tractor company that is actually working products already on the fields. We have tried and tested the product on different soil types, different climatic conditions. As you know, in India we have, and our product is working completely fine. And cherry on the cake, it does not require a driver to be sitting on the tractor while it's operating and getting the job done on the fields. So जब आपने देखा रहेगा कि आप ट्रैक्टर पे बैठते हो तो आपका पूरा स्पाइनल इंजरीज वगैरह होता है. It's like it does not have a shock absorber. It's like driving a car without shock absorbers on a very bad road. So that's what actually we are solving by making it completely driverless. You will see some clips of that as well. Yeah. So it also charges in 8 hours on single phase supply and on 2 hours on fast charger on 3-phase supply. It will work for the entire day, 8 to 10 hours of performance, and get the job done. You can charge it overnight and run it again. So as you can see, we've already done the trials for different applications as well. And yeah, so about the production, Mr. Pankaj will tell.
We also have the app. हमारा एक ऐप है जिसमें आप ये देख सकते हैं कि कब चार्ज करना है. अगर उसको रेंट कर रहे हैं तो उसकी शेड्यूलिंग वो सब मॉनिटर कर सकते हैं, एटसेट्रा. The world market for tractor जो 5 साल का प्रोजेक्शन है अभी 65 बिलियन यूएस का है, 5 साल में 100 मिलियन यूएस है. We predict that 10% would be electric. We take 10% of that. We are targeting 100 million, and which is only 0.4% of Indian market and 0.1% of the world market. तो उस प्रोडक्शन के लिए तैयार होने के लिए हमारा पूरा सप्लाई चेन रेडी है, हमारी टूलिंग रेडी है, शीट मेटल की. We have the castings, the complete supply chain on motor, battery. It's all set. We have the prototypes done. We will go for certification now, and we have orders, as Kaustubh said. हमारे orders हैं हाथ में, और हमारा pilot run जो है वो September to December में हमारा pilot lot का run production होने वाला है. Yeah.
Yes. So also, I mean, this tractor, as you can see, it's driverless. We recently received an offer from a largest telecom company for integrating 5G in this tractor. As I mentioned, it's the first 5G enabled tractor in the entire world. You can sit at home, you can run it directly wherever you want.
Wow.
Thank you.
So
thank you.
So would you want to end with your ask?
Yes, so we are raising 5 crore funding at a valuation of 160 crores, which is 3% for 5 crores. Yeah.
Do we have questions and do we have offers?
These trials are happening in Nashik, by the way, the video that you see.
The last raise was at 2.6 crores.
6.5 crores.
6.5 crores.
6.5 crore was the raise at?
Yeah, at a pre-money valuation of 20 crores, which started in 2018. It happened in phases. And
you are developing a motor, electric motor.
Yes, we are.
But you're importing from China now?
No, not a single part except for the cells. Cells are obviously coming from China, but BMS that goes into the battery and all the components, connectors, everything is.
It's all make in India.
All in India.
With cells BIS certified.
Factory. Okay.
We plan to have a contract manufacturing in Hyderabad, one place, and another contract manufacturing in Ludhiana. We already have tie-ups with them based on the end customer. We can produce anywhere. And
Total
today we
capacity
can
of
produce
1,000
tractors a month. That's the capacity that we have.
बस वैल्यूएशन इतना क्यों मांग रहे हो आप यार?
So recently there was another company which made only one tractor, 27 HP ka, and they got bought for 230 crores by one of the largest groups by only one electric tractor, not even self-driving. And there's an international company, Indian ही है, जो US में settle हुए हैं. They again made an electric tractor which was also self-driving, made for only horticulture farmers, and again it got acquired for $63 million without having any orders. We already have orders.
Apart from that, we have orders, and our projections for 4 years is over 4,000 tractors a year, which is...
you already have an order?
Yes, we already have an order in hand, and we are dealing with institute buyers. We are not directly going to go for farmers.
What is the cost of one tractor?
Yes, so it's
depending on the model, so 20 HP, 35 HP, 45 HP, the biggest one, it costs around 12.5 to 13 lakhs.
And what is the running cost?
The running cost is 5 to 6 times cheaper compared to diesel. तो मैंने एक जो 400 सीमेंट बैग्स का ट्रॉली डेली पुल करता था, उसके साथ बात किया था. ही सेड कि मेरा इसमें कॉस्ट जो है 22 से 24 महीने में पूरा निकल जाएगा. When we are talking to ये जो institutional companies हैं, उनसे हम बात कर रहे हैं, they have a complete system which they have changed because of our tractor. They were going for 150 HP tractor, importing those with big machines attached to that, and based on our tractor they are changing the complete value chain and want to go with us.
Right. And also
questions and offers.
It's too much valuation. I think I'm not able to understand, not able to justify. I'm out, boss.
Okay. I think it's the same for me as well. I think the valuation is just not justified. I think you don't even have a product out as yet.
No, we have three variants. 20, 30, 35.
You have a pre-patent on. You have a patent on this.
Off-road automation patent we have.
Okay.
And we have to get the certification done. So that is the certification that is pending. But rest, the 3 tractors are running. We are doing the testing, and we have so many applications that you have seen. All the demanding application we have proven.
आप लोग क्या क्या करेंगे और क्या बाहर से करा के लेंगे? Which are the operations you will do in house, and which are the operations you will subcontract?
So हमारा एक्सक्लूसिव अरेंजमेंट है मोटर मैन्युफैक्चरर के साथ, जो कि मोटर हमें एक्सक्लूसिवली दे आर मेकिंग फॉर अस. बैटरी BMS इज अगेन एन एक्सक्लूसिव अरेंजमेंट. बाकी लाइक इन एनी अदर ऑटोमोबाइल वी हैव अ वेंडर बेस, सो ऑल द अदर पार्ट्स इट इज इन ऑटोमोबाइल इंडस्ट्री आर procured, so we are doing the same, and we will do the there are proprietary parts which are our design, which is interface and the styling parts, so we are getting all of those done outside. We will be doing the assembly, painting, testing, the tuning of the motor controller, and all of that is ours. So we are using the vendors the most cost effective way. I've been in automobile companies for 8-9 years, Maruti Udyog and Devi Motors, and that's the model we are using for this as well.
My view is that this is the industry which requires a lot of design, validation, type testing. So at your scale, either you have to really scale up and talk about the investment of 1,000-2,000 crores, and they're only the big ones. If you see in the tractor industry, so I would really refrain. I mean, good luck to you.
Yes.
But I really have that. Would you ever be able to invest the kind of money to design and manufacture the tractors?
So basically, we have been listening to this for last 5 years that Mahindra hai, ye hai, wo hai. You can't become another Mahindra, but that's what is actually stopping us from beating that top 5 league. And we believe that our technology is totally different. It's not the conventional IC engine जिसमें आप cost compete करके tractor को forcefully बेचोगे. We believe that Indian farmers, technically 80% of them cannot afford a tractor to by themselves. They can actually rent it, and that's what also we have already.
Offers. You are out. You are out.
To me also, agri sector is not my domain expertise. I am unable to understand that segment.
Yes.
And looking at the valuation also, I am opting out, unfortunately.
Sure. Thank you, sir. No problem.
I think it's a high-risk game from my perception, so I would opt out of the industry.
Okay, no problem. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you everyone for the house full. We'll call Ankur ji for the vote of thanks. We had 6 startups coming up. Total commitments of about 4.5 crore, 4.25 crores. Yeah.
Just 2 minutes.
एक 5 मिनटं फक्त सगळ्यांनी थांबायचं आहे. आपण इतक्या वेळ बसलो आहोत, 5 मिनिटात आपला कार्यक्रम संपत आहे. आपण आत्ता पहिले वोट ऑफ थँक्स होईल आणि त्यानंतर जे 5 स्टार्टअप होते त्यांना आपण पार्टिसिपेशन सर्टिफिकेट देणार आहोत. तर 5 ते 7 मिनिट आहे. सगळ्यांना विनंती की कृपया थांबावं.
Thank you so much everyone. First of all, I would like to thank all the sharks. एक blockbuster movie के लिए जो लगता है, basically producers, directors, your actors. आज के producers sharks के लिए जोरदार तालियां, please audience. Come on, everyone. मनोज जी मेहता, गौरव जी राठौर, नरेंद्र जी गोलिया, आशीष जी कटारिया, and hello, sorry. So everyone, I would like to thank JIIF team, JIIF secretariat and JIIF team, Jitendra ji Bhandari, Vikas ji Kavar, also youth team, Dheeraj, Rinkal and Chirag, thank you coming here. And JIIF secretariat, please guys, can you please come on the stage? Guys please, आज का जो शो है ये लोगों ने अपने लिए 1 महीने का हार्डवर्क करके these startups, these guys have selected us. आओ पायल, द्रुमिल, please please come on, round of applause guys, come on.
पार्टिसिपेशन सर्टिफिकेट पुढे ते घेऊन एक कंपनी को बुला ले इनके.
Yes. Jinal 1 minute, Jinal 1 minute on the stage, please. 1 minute on the stage, one picture, only one picture, 1 minute. अरे नहीं छोड़ेंगे यार, don't worry. So round of applause guys, come on JIIF team के लिए एक बार जोरदार तालियां. So this is the participation certificate for the startup. या एक फोटो खींच लो ना, चलो. बोल दो. हाँ. Guys, please thank you all the startups who has got the raise. अभी तक 4.5 करोड़ रुपया रेज हो चुका है. एक बार जोरदार तालियां इस पूरे फंक्शन के लिए, स्टार्टअप्स के लिए और अपने आप के लिए, एक शानदार ऑडियंस के लिए. Thank you so much.
I hope every one of you enjoyed today's evening. It was a blockbuster evening. I invite the next startup, Look Studio, to please come on the stage. For Look Studio, I will request Dheeraj Bhai, if you can please come. Dheeraj Bhai, Pankaj Patni, Ankur Ji Surana, Jinendra Bhandari, Manish Ji Jain, if you can please come on the stage to felicitate our next startup, Look Studio. Look Studio, can we have on the stage, please? Look Studio है क्या नहीं है? In absence of Look Studio, can we have the Teachers app? Teachers app, Think Monk, can you please come on the stage? वे निकल गया वो टिकट है सगा स्टार्टअप नहीं थी. मालूम. I would like to thank all of you in the audience for today's blockbuster event. Can we have startups? Can we have the Scholar app on the stage to receive your participation certificate? I would like to invite Sunita Ji Bora, Kamlesh Ji Kothari, Sachin Ji Shah, Rahul Ji Dungarwal, Vikas Ji Kavar to facilitate our next startup, Teachers app.
Bro.
Happy birthday. Startup है, thank you. Hey Rahul भाई, next startup है I would like to next invite Somil from Truno. I would like to invite Vijay Ji Loda, Dheeraj Ji Ripicha, Rakesh Ji Bothra, Vijay Ji Bedhutha, Sandeep Ji Kataria and Dr. Atul Ji Jain to felicitate our next startup, Truno. Truno was able to raise 1 CR today with 1 board seat to Gaurav Ji Rathod. Next, I would like to invite the Auto Next. Auto Next. I would like to invite Satish Ji Hiran, Hemant Ji Duggad, Deepak Ji Modi, Saurabh Ji Parak, Rakesh Ji Bothra to please felicitate our next startup, Auto Next. Auto Next had received the highest vote in the audience. The audience loved their product. Thank you so much for all for this participating and thank you so much for the
Thank you all.
Thank you all and Jai Jinendra. I request you all to please stand up for the national anthem. We close the event after that. I request you all to please stand in attention for the national anthem. I would like to request all the committee members for a quick photo.